Ticket TV in the house. What's happening?
Yo, what's going on, everybody? Chill right from the top. We're not gonna waste no time. Should the NBA be concerned about what's going on in OKC? Or are Shai and Chet dynasty destroyers?
I don't know about destroyers, but I mean, I think they're a bona fide playoff team. I said that before the season started. I liked what they were building. Chet brings them something that they didn't have last year. He brings them a post scorer. He brings them a rim protector, a paint presence. That's something that they didn't have last year that they have now. And the emergence of Jalen Williams, or J-Dub as they call him, he's just been fantastic for them. He's just getting better as time goes on. The rotation that they have with Mars turned me on to Case and Wallace. Mars turned me on to Case and Wallace. And I think this young team, I think that they're going to be a problem for years to come. The good thing about them right now, Ron, is the fact that they're still young. And a lot of these dudes are on their rook deals. So you don't have to pay them right now. So we could get a lot out of these guys. It gets tricky when you got to start paying guys. But the fact that they don't have to pay anybody right now, you can still build around this unit. I mean, Shai is who he is. I think that goes without saying. Shai is at a superstar level. He's got superstar potential, and he looks like he's just getting better. I've said it in the past. He looks like a more skilled, more athletic version of Steve Smith. I like what I'm seeing from this unit. I think that they're a playoff. I think they're a bona fide playoff team. 100%, I believe that.
Does anybody else feel the opposite about OKC?
Somebody better.
Yeah, I was gonna say
they're not a playoff team. Is that the opposite?
Yeah, that's crazy to say that.
No, why should some? Oh no, I definitely don't feel that way.
For the content, just disagree.
So no. Somebody better, because when I was trying to tell everybody that the Thunder are real, the Thunder are going to be a playoff team. When I sat here and said J-Dub was an effective third person on this team, when I said J-Dub was emerging, and I was told 14-5 from a rookie ain't that impressive. Okay. When I was told that Chet, we got to see it, health, I don't believe it yet. When I tried to tell y'all Chet is everything and more from what I said this summer, I was told temper your expectations. They're still young. Okay, I'm not saying they're winning the championship. I said that they're going to be a legit playoff team. They are going to improve on what they had last year, which if they were a play-in of that 40, what was it, 40, 42 wins?
40 wins they won last year.
Yeah, 40. They went from 20 wins to a play-in team. Why not think that they were genuinely going to get better, getting one of the better young centers back, because he didn't have him last year? I was told, oh, man, I don't know about Chet's game, because you don't watch Chet. I knew Chet would be every bit of this. He has that dog in him. I wish Big Ox was here, because something he said kept ringing in my head when I was watching guys like Chet and Shai play on the court with Steph Curry. Everybody can compare players. Everybody can say what they want about guys, but it's really about when they get on the court together. That's when I see. I don't care about none of that. I only care when I see these guys lace them up against each other. Shai had Steph looking silly. Shai was giving Steph fits. And it was a bunch of people crying about Shai being top 10. Why is Shai over LeBron? What was it? He was above LeBron, below AD, or above AD, below, whatever it was. He was, 7 on that ESPN list, and people were fuming, even though he was a top 5 MVP candidate coming out of the season. Fuming. Oh, man, we're overrating Shai. We're overrating Shai.
I did not think he was ahead of Donovan Mitchell. Well, I don't lie about that, Damo. I didn't think he was ahead of Donovan Mitchell.
Do you think it now?
I still need to see more of it. I do. I do, but I'm getting close.
That's fair.
But I will tell you this, Damo. The way he's playing, I think you're just looking at the offensive side of the basketball. He might be an all-league defender this year. He might be an all-league defender this year. And I know that sounds ridiculous to some, but he's a big-time disruptor. I didn't know that he was that good defensively. I didn't know he was good defensively, but he's a big-time disruptor, especially when the shot clock is running down. That effort that he gives, where he's knocking passes away, he's throwing guys off balance. I did not know that he was that good a defender. He might be an all-league defender this year.
And let me also add before I wrap it up, because I don't want to talk hella long. That shot Chet hit was a legacy shot. That's etched in time. That's going to be one of those shots you look back on in terms of, oh my God, NBA moments. Because with 1.6 on the clock, Cats turn around, fire, and then hit it. And you know, this is how you know something like super real. Every time you've seen guys like a Russ, like a KD, like a Dame, like a Bron, like anybody hit a clutch shot, you see pandemonium. You see guys high-fiving. You see guys like running up to him. They were in disbelief Chet hit that shot. Not even the Thunder knew the dog in that man's chest was that damn out of sight of the coach. His teammates were like, and Chet was, standing on business, letting his nuts hang, looking back, talking at the Warriors. I ain't gonna lie, OG. I know you think Draymond a fake tough guy. I don't see that happening with Draymond on the court. The way Chet looked back and rough. He's only 2 pounds. He's 111 pounds soaking wet.
He's like 6 now.
A bit of a chihuahua.
He does have a year of sitting on the bench. So he's about 6 pounds now. So
big dog energy. Loved it. Like I said, that man is white Kevin Garnett. I'm sorry. I'm dubbing him. That is my take for what Chet is going to be at his ceiling. White KG, because that boy got dog in him. I'm done.
I think with OKC now, instead of talking about they're coming, it's like they've almost arrived at this point. Like SGA is that person. Chet's going to get better throughout the season. Jalen Williams is the third option, I think. Again, as the season goes, going to get better. I'm just saying, in the playoffs, do the Nuggets, do the Suns, do any of these teams want to see OKC in a 7-game series? I promise you they don't, because Chet, especially against the Suns, he's going to have a mismatch all day. He's going to do his thing. SGA, he going to do his thing. And these other young guys, the young guys, they got nothing to lose. They know if they lose, it's cool. They're young till they're coming back. If they win, to a lot of people, they're shocking the world. But again, in a 7-game series, I'm not shocked if they beat any of these teams in a 7-game series at this point. I think, yes, in a couple of years, will they be more refined, more ready to go? Sure. But this year, again, if they beat any of these teams in a 7-game series, I'm not shocked at all.
You think they can win a playoff series?
100%. No doubt about it. No doubt about it.
I don't think that's crazy to say at all. At all.
I was watching the Laker game being like, yo, I hope we don't. Think about team, and I don't know why I was thinking about it, but thinking about teams that would be a bad matchup for the Lakers if we get to the playoffs, say we're a higher seed and it's a team that's a lower seed or whatever the situation is. The first team I thought of was I do not want to see the Thunder. I really don't.
I think that's every team. I don't think any team wants to see the Thunder playoffs.
If the season ended today, they'd have to see Houston in round 1. I think they could beat them. I 100% think that they could beat them.
Bye-bye, Mars.
I definitely think they could beat them. No doubt about that. I believe they could beat them. I think that they're better than OKC. I think they're better than Houston in a lot of areas. So
that's a series I would love to see, though. 2 young teams really clashing in the playoffs. You get to kind of see what both teams are made of. And that I would just love to see that. I think that'd be a good clash between them 2 teams.
And don't get me wrong, Dylan Brooks would try to dirty the game up, and he'd be assigned to SGA. And I haven't really seen SGA, deal with anybody like Devin or like Dylan Brooks. But Dylan Brooks has a way of needling guys, and in the playoffs, it's a little bit different. And don't get me wrong, the regular season matters. 100% it does. And I think SGA playing at a superstar level right now. But I think that when you get into the playoffs, guys start needling, guys start doing different things, and guys' games change.
Yeah, no doubt. I also want to bring to the attention what OKC did last night versus the Blazers. Now, guys, I know it's the Blazers. I get it. But what was impressive was how efficient SGA and Chet were. They only played 20 and 22 minutes respectively because they blew the Blazers out the water. But SGA had 28 points with 7 for 7 from the line, 1 for 1 from 3, and 10 for 13 overall from the field. Efficiency through the roof. And then Chet, he only scored 16 points and had 6 rebounds, but he didn't miss a shot. He went 6 for 6, 2 for 2 for the 3-point line, 2 for 2 for the free throw line. So that's a good half. That's a very good half for both of those 2.
Can we agree? Chet's the rookie of the year? Like right now?
No. Why? And the reason why is because it's close. It's not like Wemby isn't doing. Mars, why are you talking like Wemby is averaging 11 points? He's 19, 9, and 2
It's
blocks.
not. If you watch them both play, Chet's been undoubtedly better.
I do watch them play.
Yeah,
I
so
do.
I think even you
he's
can agree Chet's played undoubtedly better than Wemby.
He is at this point. I feel like he is more skilled than Wemby. I 100% believe that. I feel like he's more
consistent,
and he is
He's
on a better
better.
team. But the last time I've already had this conversation with you, Mars. The fact that you are winning, that doesn't matter when winning Rookie of the Year. It doesn't. But I will say this. I will say this. When I say making the playoffs, that's what I mean. I will say this. When I think about Chet overall, he's got to do something astronomical in order, because if it's close, it looks like it's close right now in terms of the numbers. And that's what people are going to look at. I'm watching these two guys' game. I watch Chet stop and pop game. I watch him in the paint, his paint presence and being around the rim, rebounding and thwarting guys away. I do watch that. I'm not sure he's a better rim protector than Wemby. I think he's I think he's a better scorer than Wemby at this point, but it's close. It's not a wash. That's why I'm not 100% open. Like this shouldn't even be close. And if it's close, Mars, Wemby's gonna win it.
Chill. You do know like the efficiency, and you said he's not doing something spectacular. To me, he is doing something spectacular, and it's what I just alluded to in a Portland game. His efficiency is otherworldly, especially for a rookie. He's not supposed to be shooting this good for a rookie that's over 7 foot, that is just a unicorn. He's not supposed to be doing this. You're not supposed to be shooting 46% from three. He's not supposed to be, and he shoots 3 a game, damn near 4 a game. He's not supposed to be shooting 46. He's shooting 56% from the field, 90% from free throw. And if I compare that to Wemby, it's a day and night, chill. Like it's midnight and noon. It's not even close. So that, to me, that's what's the separator. Like, yeah, Chet averages Wemby averages a couple more points, averages a couple more rebounds, has a couple more highlight plays. But when you break down all of that and you really get into the meat and potatoes of stats,
right?
It's not close.
And I think when it comes to that Rookie of the Year award, and I'm looking back just to make sure I'm not chatting, unless the person that was like the highly touted guy coming out of that class, the guy with the narrative, unless the narrative guy doesn't win it, it's the guy that genuinely is winning games that season.
Yeah, well, I think y'all ignoring a couple things. First thing I think you guys are ignoring is the type of team that Chet has around him versus Wemby. So if Wemby were playing with OKC, he'd be way more efficient. He'd be in a better position too. The fact that he has to be in that position, if you put Chet in Wemby's position, would Chet be as efficient? Would he be as effective? Would he be the same player you're seeing right now with him having a beneficiary of playing beside an MVP candidate in Shai Alexander, who's one of the top 10 players in the world right now? Wemby doesn't have that as well. So you have to look at that. Also, you have to look at all the other guys he has over on his team, you know what I'm saying, that help pick up slack too on offense and on defense. Guys like Lou Dort, guys like Giddey, guys like all the other guys that got on that team. Wemby doesn't have that. Wemby has a guy who we all say that shouldn't be playing point, first of all, and Jeremy Shohan. The real point is on the bench. Also, we're not seeing him be. He doesn't have the opportunities that Chet has on the team, based off the fact that he doesn't have a top 10 player in the league that can help take attention away from him and let him be him. Also, I don't like the coaching that's going on with him as well. So I think a lot of it has to do with situations. So I think that we can't ignore that. I think Chet is doing as well as he is because of the situation he's in. He's in an abnormal situation. He came in his real rookie year and sat out, didn't play. But now he's playing with a much better team, a team that has playoff expectations versus, San Antonio. None of you guys even picked them to make the playoffs. So yeah.
Damo, if you just real quick, Damo, let's take the team aspect off the table and just as a player, if you put him on Washington, what does he look like?
Who, Chet or Wemby?
Chet. If he's in Washington, what does he look like?
I think Chet looks just as good anywhere else. He just wouldn't. I think he'll look great. He'll still look phenomenal. Right. I just don't think the efficiency would be as high as it is. I think he'd still be relatively efficient, especially compared to other young bigs. I just don't think he'll be as efficient because he'll be getting more shots. But a guy like Wemby, I don't see Wemby just becoming better playing in the role that Chet has. You put Chet on the Spurs, I think Chet will still relatively be himself because he would just play like a more advanced Zach Collins. And Zach Collins is playing good.
Right.
And I don't know if people pay attention.
I disagree.
Zach Collins is playing good, but I think
Yeah,
that Chet will play like a better version of Zach Collins. I don't think that Chet being there would change Pop's mind on experimenting with Jeremy Sochan at the point or trying to run the two big things. So now you'll have Chet and Zach, which I think that still works. I think that's something that still works. But Wemby playing on the Thunder, I just can't sit here and say because he's taking so many shots, he's going to take less shots, so he's going to hit them. I can't say that.
No, I'm not. Well,
Wemby is not efficient, especially from three.
I'm saying he's in a better situation, better offense suited for him, with better players around him, smarter players, more skilled, more veteran, more savvy players around him that have experience at this time, so that it makes his transition easier. Wemby is being basically thrown into the fire. He doesn't have an MVP candidate that's right beside him. He doesn't have a team that was already up and coming that was beside him. So he's not going into a situation that was kind of on the uptick before he came along. So that I think that is a major difference. But, Damo, to you, I want to say a couple things to you respectfully as a brother. First of all, I know you got to get your views and stuff and do what you do on Let's Keep It a Buck. I saw when you put that I got pressed, and I don't understand how I got pressed when I went up on y'all's platform and gave y'all. I asked for the smoke with y'all, but y'all put up there that Ticket gets pressed by Sage on the Let's Keep It a Buck podcast.
Did you do that, Damo? Did you do that, Damo?
I saw the title says I got pressed. Now I don't know who put it up there, but somebody from your platform put up there that I got pressed when I went up there and cooked your boy 3 the hard way in front of the world.
Definitely did.
And he don't know nothing about basketball.
Ticket, you cooked?
He started talking about he was drunk. And that he didn't know what he was saying. He literally started looking like a dusty ass Boumani Jones up there. So he got cooked.
Like you said, Ticket.
Right. Like I said I was gonna do, right? Cooked his ass 3 the hard way. Him and Mustard with that dry ass Jerry curl he got. Now, Damo. One other thing I want to say to you. One other thing.
Hold on. Can I just answer that first? No, wait. Can you not do 2 quarters?
I got one other thing I want to say to you. I got one other thing I want to say to you. Because you are nasty, sir. You and Ron. To start off this show, right? And then not talk about that hype job, Tyrese Haliburton, getting his ass kicked.
No, we ain't doing that. Hell no, we ain't doing that. I knew this motherfucker was gonna come in here with that.
I knew that was gonna happen too. I knew
he was coming in here with that, bro. I knew he was coming in here with that. I knew it.
When it's not your fight, you jump in. When it's not your fight, you jump in, Chill. And that's why people say you be capping. When it's not your fight, you jump in. These 2 buffoons were sitting up here. And Chill, I was gonna say something to you. I was gonna let you slide for that in 2 years.
Keep going, Ticket. Keep going. You ain't letting me slide with nothing,
man. For y'all to come up here and start this show, bro, and that performance that we saw yesterday against the Orlando Magic. Come on, man. Ron, the man got outplayed by Cole Anthony. I don't want to hear nothing else.
Respect Cole Anthony. What we talking about?
I don't want to hear nothing else for the rest of this season about Tyrese Haliburton until he do something worth of salt. Y'all coming here trying to glaze over all these other guys. And Damo, I watched that entire game again for you, just for you. And Damo, the game was over after the first quarter. I watched that whole game just for you. Now I had my whole chat sitting in there saying, Ticket, go get Damo. Said, no, we ain't gonna let him get him. I'm gonna let it marinate till Monday. Because him and Ron was talking all this stuff about Tyrese Haliburton. That man got all hell beat out of him in 1 quarter, bro. That was absolutely. I wasted my time because I'm not gonna lie to you.
So I'm loving how I'm loving how he leaves out the fact that Haliburton was dropping the ball off the Miles Turner, who was missing bunnies.
We got excuses?
Yes, ain't no excuses. I'm loving how he was dropping the ball off the Miles Turner, who was missing bunnies. I'm loving how he was dishing it to Mandarin, who was also not knocking down open shots. And the fact that they got blown out in 1 game, I knew he was coming up here with that.
I've watched them. I tell you the truth. I've watched this team for a quarter and a half, 2 quarters. I ain't gonna lie, I haven't watched it for a whole game. But when Damo and Ron kept running their mouth, I took my whole time to watch this whole game because I said, you know what? Let me watch this whole game because I've been watching them for 2 quarters.
What did you just say?
So I watched him the whole game. I watched this whole game, and for me to sit up here after the first quarter and see this boy get smoked. They got dubbed. They had to get off the sticks the first quarter. It was 42 to 20 something. I said, man, get this bum out of here. This dude is nowhere. And let me tell y'all something. Again, Ron, confirmed. Broke ass jump shot, lazy hitch in his jump shot, ugliest jump shot I've ever seen since Lonzo Balls, right? You understand what I'm saying, right? overrated floor game. As I told y'all, Chill come up here making all these excuses about assists, and the man got outplayed, Mars, by Cole Anthony, the backup point guard for the Orlando Magic. Damo, I don't want to hear nothing else from you Negroids. I don't want to hear nothing else from y'all until this nigga make the playoffs, man.
Now, this is insane because at first, I was going to give you a justified response to why on Let's Keep It a Buck, we put it as Ticket Gets Pressed, because as a person that does content, you should understand how clickbaiting works. So if people go in thinking wait, okay, so I don't need to get to finish. I don't need to get to finish. Cool. You should understand if people go into the video thinking, oh, Ticket got pressed, and watching you cook somebody, that would make for a good clickbait and a very good video, which it was. I don't know if you've seen the comments. Everybody knows you cook Sage. And anybody that watches the video would know you cook Sage. So anybody that says, oh, Sage cooked you, them Let's Keep It About dudes cooked you, that would be a telltale you didn't even watch the video. They told me what you did,
Damo. So, I ain't gonna tell you what they told me what you did.
What did I do?
Look, I'm gonna tell you the truth now. Some of your people hit me up and they said, yo, Ticket, you was cooking that boy Sage so bad, Damo was back there trying to put you on ice. They said you was trying to put me on ice. You know how we used to have the little ice emojis too? Okay. They said Damo was trying to put me on ice to make me look bad. No one was putting you on ice.
Okay. Well, let me let you know. Whoever told you that is a liar. Just like you're a liar.
People from your stream told me.
I'm telling you, the way the ice and the fire thing works is people in the chat put emojis on you. So people in the chat were putting you on ice, which doesn't do nothing but change the color of your screen. I was laughing the whole time smoking. Like, why would I be trying to put you on ice? I was trying to turn the tide and actually have an argument with you to make like something so it wasn't so one-sided, because Sage was getting cooked. But
I like what y'all
I let it slide.
Real
quick though. Let me just say, if you want to say that anything I say you don't want to hear, Ticket, I promise you, because no one else is going to say this to you. And the way you glossed over it and just everybody went with it like it's fine, it's sickening to me. And that's the issue over here on this platform. Y'all just let this man say and do whatever he wants. There's no way for a whole week talking about the Pacers, anytime the Pacers being brought up, we sit here and say, Ticket, you got 5 screens on. There's no way you watch it. No, I'm watching. I know I watch. I watched the game. You just sat here in a minute. You ain't watched 1 second, 1 quarter of Indiana Pacer basketball. That was the first game you watched. You just said that.
I said I watched.
Chat, put ice on his ass. Chat, put ice on his ass.
I said this is the first full game I watched. Hold on. I said I've watched 1 and 2 quarters of this team repeatedly, but I haven't watched a full game. No, I'm saying, like, if I'm watching their games, I'll catch a quarter and a half, 2 quarters until another game comes on that's more important, and I'll watch that game. I swear to God, I'm not lying to you, bro. I got NBA TV package. I watch this stuff all the time. And you know I got the package because I had to have it in order to come into your screen. Because if I don't have the NBA TV package, I couldn't come on to your playback. So that's a fact. You know I ain't lying. So anyways, let me get to this, right? Now, all I'm saying to y'all is this. And then y'all got real nasty, right, Ron? This is how nasty Damo and them got on Keep It a Buck, right? So I started cooking Sage so bad. You know what they did, Ron? You know what Damo and those guys did? They went and called the Legend of Losing to come up there. So they try to help this clown. They went and called Low Big Ass to come up there and try to help this boy. And I cooked his sorry ass too. And Low came up there. They brought him up there because his boy was getting cooked so damn bad. And I wish Mars and these brothers was up here to see it. You know what I'm saying? The fake Mars, he didn't want no smoke. He ran from me. He ducked. You know what I'm saying? When he seen the big dogs, he got low. He understood what it was.
That's not what happened at all. You should have put on the title. The disrespect of Mustard is crazy. Mustard was there. Mustard was there the whole time as well. Not the whole time. Mustard popped up. We had Low pop up. Basically, anybody that was familiar with y'all popped up because it was funny.
Yeah, I forgot. And then you had Mustard come on there coming at me with his dusty ass friend looking like a low budget Bill Bellamy coming on there. His ass the hell about it. I don't know who that dusty ass was that came in there. He dusty as hell. He like a dusty ass Bill Bellamy.
Hey, shout out Go Bells, man. Shout out my guy Go Bells, man. Go Bells.
Yeah, that nigga look like a broke guy daggone what's his name? Chilltown, that super black ugly ass comedian. What's his name? Michael Blackson, nigga.
Michael Blackson, that's
dusty ass Michael Blackson looking ass. Like I said before, hey Ron, if y'all want to see a massacre, go on over there to Let's Keep It a Buck, to Damo channel, and watch how I cook that boy. Hey Ron, this is why I told you. They say everything they want to say about me over here on PC, right? Anywhere I go, anywhere on God's earth, I triple my worth, baby. I go get wins anywhere. And Bob, on November the 24th, bro, you just gonna be another man down, boy. Because I seen you with that girl on your stream last night. And Bob, I take your hoe too after I beat your ass. On November the 24th, nigga. Believe that.
You know what that sound like to me? Candyman. Because
Tell I said come rock. Tell I said come rock with a real big dog.
I'll up in a minute.
Bob over there popping $5 champagne, nigga. Nigga, I seen you, nigga. I pop real bottles over here, nigga. Straight up, nigga. Straight up, nigga. Know what I'm saying? He over there got a $5 bottle of champagne with the girl with that tight ass.
Jalen, you muted.
Looking like that tight ass plaid suit, looking like a dusty ass guy daggone Shannon Sharp up there with dreads. Get your ass out of here, nigga. Period.
Man, shout out Champagne Rumor Bob, man. Shout out Champagne Rumor Bob.
Did you see that suit Bob had on last night?
I did not. No, sir.
Bob had on a Christmas suit with a boot. Go look at this suit he had on last night, man.
Well, it's the season, Ticket. It's the season to get festive.
Man, I don't care what it is. And like I said, I'll take that girl too, right off his channel. I'll take her. And I told him that last night too.
With Haliburton, how come after one bad game, after he had kind of an iconic 4, 5, 6 game stretch where he was giving out buckets, he was giving out passing, playmaking, he was doing the whole thing. He had one bad game where the Pacers got run off the floor in the first quarter. And we understand it happens to every player in the league and every team.
What's a bad game for Luka?
A bad game for Luka. A bad game for Luka is going to be 15, 13 points.
No, that's not true. That's not true. That's not true. That's not true. A bad game for Luka is still 20-9.
I mean, sure, that's a bad game for him too. But
Right,
you're telling me Luka never had 13, 15-point games?
Hold on. 20-9 and around 8 rebounds. It's a bad game for Luka. Don't ever put this boy on Luka's level.
How about a bad game?
I'm not putting him on Luka's level. A lot of shit to me. What about De'Aaron Fox? De'Aaron Fox out here murking everything moving. I told y'all he wasn't nowhere near De'Aaron Fox. De'Aaron Fox had what, 30 again last night, Ron? How much De'Aaron Fox had last night?
He balling.
What's the bad game for De'Aaron Fox?
He went crazy last night.
What's the bad game for De'Aaron Fox, Ron?
What's the bad game for All these players will have 12, 13 point games.
I didn't ask you that. I didn't ask you that. I'm asking you the bar. I'm telling you, this boy ain't on that level, man.
Wait, real quick. Hold on, just real quick. November 14th, Luka Doncic, 16 points, 2 assists, 2 boards, 8 rebounds. I'm sorry, 2 rebounds, 8 turnovers in 26 minutes.
And what was the score of that game?
2. And the score of the game, they ended up losing by 21 to the Pelicans.
Not one word about Luka being a bum. Not one word.
5 for 16.
Being a bum.
5 for 16 from the field. 3 for 5 from 3. So he shot relatively good from 3.
Not one word about Luka being a bum. Not one word.
And before you say, "Oh, that's an outlier," I mean, I guess you can say that's an outlier because the only other time he scored under 20 points, it was 18 points, 7 boards, 10 assists, and he shot 13% from the field. But that wasn't a win.
Hey, like I said, I ain't so
12% from 3.
Meanwhile, when Tyrese Haliburton has a bad game, he a bum. Meanwhile,
hold on. Old boy from Philly still better than him. Maxey's still proving he's better than him.
Old boy from Philly that he put 25 and 17 on. I'm saying that's what I'm saying. I'm talking about the dude from Philadelphia that he put 25 and 17 on. I'm talking about that dude.
Hold on, but Ron, let's all be honest right now. Let's all be honest. Who's having a better season right now, Maxey or him?
Haliburton.
Haliburton's had the better
season. Hey, fellas. I do want to say this.
Ron,
once Bob gets in here, hold up, right quick, Ticket. Once Bob gets in here, we got a crazy start bench cut trade or whatever you want to do it, and it's gonna be with Haliburton's one of the guys in there. So I don't want to. We can talk about him, but we about to really talk about Haliburton and how he compares to these other guys.
And
Ticket. Hold on, Ticket.
So you know, I'm a Maxey merchant.
And Ticket, you talked about Victor and Chet. How Victor's in a worse situation. Look at the situation Haliburton's in compared to a Luka, compared to a Fox.
What are you talking about?
We know Haliburton's playing with worse players. Hold on. Let me get this. He's playing with Buddy Hield that you make fun of all the time.
Hold on. He has one of the best 3-point shooters in the league. Hold on. He has one of the best 3-point shooters in the league. He's got one of the best defensive big men in the He's got one of the best defensive big men in the league in Miles Turner. That's true. So he's got one of the best 3-point shooters and one of the best defensive bigs in the league. Hold on. That's true. He's got one of the most athletic 4-men in the league in Obi Toppin that he can just finish.
Obi Toppin was a castaway. Stop it. Obi Toppin was a castaway.
No, he wasn't. He was not, bro. He was drafted in a situation when he came behind an all-star, bro. Stop lying, nigga.
Luka has one of the most athletic bigs in the league too.
And who?
Derek Lively.
Phenomenal rookie.
And
Phenomenal.
JaVale
Kyrie
McGee too.
Irving?
Don't leave him out.
Yes, Kyrie Irving next to
Derek
him. That's
Lively's one of
low.
the more
So,
athletic
hold
bigs
on,
in the
hold on. So
league.
the only person
Derrick
that
Jones
said that,
Jr.
Mars. Hey, Mars.
Derrick Jones
Am I
Jr.
athlete.
Mars. I want to ask Mars. Am I tripping when I say that realistically, bro, this dude is not having a better season than guys like Maxey, guys like Fox, guys like Curry, guys like Luka, guys like SGA? All those dudes, in my opinion, are clearly ahead of Tyrese Haliburton. Am I delusional for saying that, Mars?
No.
Thank you, dog.
I think they're all this. You can have a
Is
conversation.
Mars the
about all this
damn?
shit.
Is he the say all be all
Respect the
basketball
British
guy?
accent.
Right
Respect
now
the
he
British
is.
accent.
Right now he
Respect
is.
No,
the
because
accent.
because
Respect the
Mars
accent.
agrees with you, that makes you right.
Right now,
That's
that's
Respect the
damn
accent.
right.
Respect the accent. Respect the accent.
Delusional isn't the word, Ticket, because delusional means like you completely and totally off. No. There is a conversation about Maxey.
No, I'm saying they're all better than him right now. Is what I'm saying.
Anybody who knows me knows I'm a Maxey advocate. With that being said, with what Tyrese Haliburton is doing, his ability to distribute, his ability to play make, knocking down the long ball, his ability to instruct that team and run that unit, it's not a wash that Maxey is having a better season than him. It is not a wash. That is not true, Ticket. And that's what you're sounding like. Like it ain't even a conversation.
Mars, what is Maxey this season, Mars? Isn't Maxey like 28, 7 and 7?
He's 27 and 7.
And what is
I think 27, 7 and 4.
Right, and right now as we stand, what is Haliburton run?
I think he's 23 and 13.
23 and 12, I want to say.
23 and 12.
23 and a half and 11 and a half.
And Maxey's playing with the MVP of the league, just like you mentioned with SGA and Chet, or MVP caliber player. Joel Embiid's actual MVP.
Maxey's the only name I disagreed with that Ticket said, but he asked if he was.
Hold on. Why you disagree with Maxey? Hold on 1 second. Why you disagree with Maxey?
I just don't think he's as good as Tyrese Haliburton.
No, I'm saying, but why? I mean, I just want to know why. Like, why would you make that statement?
Because I don't think he can create for himself.
For himself?
Tyrese Maxey?
What?
Can't create for himself? Is that what you just said?
What you mean? Lord, come on. What are we doing, Ron? What are we doing, Ron?
What
are we doing? This man said he don't think
what are we doing? So am I going to elaborate or no?
Yeah, please, Miles. I'm
most of his scoring either comes off transition, or if he has a full head of steam to the basket coming off a dribble handoff. If you ask him to create his own shot, whether that be in isolation or on a switch, he struggles immensely, in my opinion, because he doesn't actually create separation. He uses his speed, which means there has to be an advantage already created for him, whether that be off Embiid's double team, off a dribble handoff, or in transition where the defense is scrambled. I think if you actually put him in a half-court set where defenses are set, he struggles to create for himself, which is why I think his 27 points per game is fooling a lot of people into thinking he's actually improved, when I think he's the same person he was last season, except an expanded role. And I don't think last season he was better than Tyrese Haliburton. I think people see 27 instead of 19 and think he's got much better, when I don't think he has. But I will say he is one of the best three-point shooters in the league and one of the best transition guards in the league, which gets a lot of credit. But I do not think he's better than Tyrese Haliburton. And if that makes me crazy,
but what about the game?
Hey, Luke, I never said he's scoring 27 points in transition. I never said that.
Hold on,
so
but Mark,
rewind and listen again. That's not what I said.
Mark, since you said that you don't think that Maxey can do numbers without Joel Embiid on the court?
No, that's not what I said. No,
I'm asking. No, chill.
Yeah, I think he would put up numbers without Embiid. I think he would put up numbers.
Right. So hold on. So what I'm saying is that that means he can still get his own. He can still create his own shot.
No, that's not what that means.
So Mars,
so means the advantage is being created by someone else, not Embiid.
And what I can't do is I can't discount him because he speeds the game up. That's his game. That's who he is. He's an athletic lead guard who speeds up the game. That's why Philly is a better transition team than they were last year, because now he has the ball full time. Even when the game slows down, he is a solid one-on-one player. He is a guy who can get to the basket, and that offense is constructed where he does move without the basketball and he does create shots off dribble handoff. But that's not, I can't discount him for that, because I could say the same thing about a guy like Luka. I mean, as good as Luka is one-on-one, Luka capitalizes on pick and roll. I could say the same thing about Tyrese Haliburton. I could say the same thing about a lot of lead guards in the game, that they capitalize on other things. I can't hold that against Maxey, because he works off dribble handoff. That's a part of the offense, and that maximizes his skill set, and that maximizes his game.
I'm not holding it against him. I'm saying he does all of those things, and that's why he's good and great, whatever. He was doing those things last season, I don't think he's improved. I think he's the same player in a more expanded role. And last season, I don't think he was better than Haliburton. So why would I think he's better now? Because he's a more expanded role. I give him credit for being one of the best transition guards in the NBA. That's 1000% valuable, especially on a team that is trying to get out in transition, because last season they were hella slow because James Harden isn't doing that. That's tremendous value. I give him credit for being one of the best three-point shooters in the league, because it feels like he doesn't miss when he's open, or if he comes off that dribble handoff. Tremendous value. I give him credit because he can come downhill off a dribble handoff, because that collapses the defense and creates opportunities. Tremendous value. But if I'm comparing him to Tyrese Haliburton, who also is one of the best transition guards in the NBA, also can get downhill, especially off those dribble handoffs or pick and rolls. But then he also creates for himself better, in my opinion, and is a better passer. Tyrese Maxey doing those things isn't moving the needle for me when he was doing those things last season. And there's no way you're telling me because he has a larger role, he's got better, when I just don't agree with that.
Hold on, Mars. So with that being said, would you still think that Haliburton is a better playmaker than James Harden and Fox? What you seeing from them?
Yeah.
Mars, I think that we agree that I have Haliburton over Maxey also. But I think the disconnect between you and I is the fact that Maxey has a difficult time creating one-on-one situations when the game slows down. And I don't want to hold it against him. And I understand your logic that he now has an expanded role. Well, the fact that James Harden is going to be gone, he knew he was going to have an expanded role. It's not like he just showed up and he just gave him the basketball. He has improved his long ball. He wasn't shooting the long ball I don't recall him shooting the long ball like that last year. The fact that he's got now more volume, the fact that he's now gotten the basketball and he's able to speed the game up more, I think that we're just seeing a better version. It's not that we just gave him, we basically gave him more food. No, I don't think that that's it at all. I do think that his game has expanded from last year with him being able to pass the basketball, with him being able to speed the game up, with him being able to read defenses and get guys like Tobias Harris, who's been playing immensely better this season than he was last year. And that's largely due to the game being faster and Maxey creating more shots for him and him getting out in transition. I think that Tobias Harris is a beneficiary of him. I also think that other guys like I got to make sure I get his name right. DeAnthony Melton. I think he's a beneficiary of Maxey because the game is sped up. I think that you and I are on the same page that he's not ahead of Tyrese Haliburton. I just don't think it's because he's not as good of a one-on-one player, though.
He's playing 4.5 more minutes a game, which would probably explain why his numbers have gone up.
But in a different role, too, though. I mean,
a larger role. So 4.5 more minutes a game in a larger role, taking 4 more shots. Yeah, your numbers are going to go up. Does that mean you improved?
But here's why, though, Mars. The fact that I'm playing freer. It's not like I'm just out here now and I'm playing 4 more minutes because this guy's injured. No, I actually have the basketball and I am the orchestrator of the offense now. And I'm not looking over my shoulder at the other guy on the bench. I'm the guy now. So because I'm the other guy, I play freer. I'm not worried about making mistakes. I'm not worried about taking shots because I'm going to get yanked in 5 minutes. No, I'm out here playing. And because I'm out here playing, I'm experimenting more. I'm actually taking more chances, which now expands my game, as opposed to I'd be more cautious if I got James Harden on the bench, because I know that more than likely if I throw the ball away or if I miss a shot, it's not going to be long before I come out the game.
Interesting. And Tyrese Maxey has been an elite shooter for 3 seasons.
I'm about to say, yeah, he was shooting 40. He started shooting 42% when he started being a starter. Ever since he became like a legit starter in this league, he's been shooting above 40,
you think he's
42
a better
and
playmaker
higher.
than James Harden? You think he's a better playmaker than James Harden?
Who, Haliburton?
Yeah.
Yes.
Totally disagree. And then also, y'all think he's a better. Y'all think? I don't think Mars agree with the De'Aaron Fox. I think he still has.
You talking about right now?
I got Fox over Haliburton. Sure.
Yeah. No, yeah. So, but I'm saying James Harden. I'm saying James Harden. From what you
right
saw
now,
last season. Well, I'm saying from what you saw last season, because we haven't really been able to really see him for real this season because of the circumstance. But based off what you saw last season when he was on the point,
Haliburton.
But Harden led the league in assists last year, right?
And Haliburton's leading the league in assists now. So what are we talking about?
But I'm saying, hold on. But I'm saying, if you're looking at Harden's playmaking, you think that he's a better playmaker than James Harden?
Yes, because he's.
Here's the reason why I disagree. Wait,
let me at least tell you why.
Okay, go ahead.
Again, personally, when I think about playmaking, I don't attribute scoring into that. I think purely setting up for your teammates, table setter, passing. That's what I consider playmaking. That's how I look at it. So looking at it from that aspect, the fact that Tyrese Haliburton gets way less turnovers than James Harden, he averages less turnovers, he's less turnover prone, and I feel he's a better decision maker, at least from what I see. Now if you want to get into the we'll see it in the playoffs conversation, I can see it. I'm not going to do that with you. But in terms of how they play ball, I feel like Haliburton is less prone to turnovers than Harden, and that's the deal breaker for me, especially when we're talking about.
I disagree with that.
Ticket, tell me what you think playmaking is, because I know I mean playmaking is not only for yourself, for your teammates. Playmaking is the ability to create and get your teammates good opportunities and get yourself good opportunities. Okay. And so I think that Harden is better than Haliburton, because Harden can create for himself offensively for himself better than Haliburton can, and he creates for his teammates just as well as Haliburton does. So I think with the fact of how he can create for himself, because Harden puts you in compromising situations. You know he going to a step back three or a drive. You still can't stop it. Why? Because of his ability to play make. Because you know that if he goes to a step back three, you understand what I'm saying? Now you're going to have to lean in. He's going to kick you, get you on the draw. Or, you know, if he drives, goes to the rack, if you bite, you know James Harden has enough skills to make that extra pass and find that open shooter or that open man instantly within a split second of a movement. And Harden has been able to display that for the last, I would say, 7 to 8 years of his career. He's been averaging over 10 assists per game. So I just think that Harden, playmaking as far as on the point and his decision-making at the point, I just think right now is still better than Tyrese Haliburton. I think it's still on another level than Tyrese Haliburton. I do think Haliburton, as far without the scoring aspect, you can say he's close to James Harden, right there on the same level. But when you add in scoring, because scoring is a part of playmaking, when you add that in, bro, he ain't on this tier, man. He can't get to the level James Harden can get to.
Ticket, Harden is washed, first off. Man, okay. But that's aside from the fact. No, that's aside from the fact. No, that's aside from the fact. That's aside from the fact. That's aside from the fact.
That's bullshit.
He is not wrong.
So why did they just go 0-6 with his big slow ass?
The same reason why the Clippers went 0-5 when Russ got on the crew. That's why. The same reason they trying to figure it out. They're not going to lose every game.
If you put Hallie on the team, I bet they don't go 0-6.
Man, we don't know that.
Out there, they do. He definitely not. Hey, hold on. If Russ is out there, he'll make it work.
Hold on. If Westbrook is on the court, hold on. When Russ went to the bench, that cleared the decks for James. You got to be honest. It wasn't going to work with all four of those guys on the court. Why? Because of size, because all those guys needed the ball. Now, when you cleared out Russ, you cleared out a big part of who needed the basketball on the court, because Russ needs the ball in his hands to be Russ. And if James doesn't have it, he can't be James. So now when you get Russ out of the lineup and you allow James Harden to run the point, now the strippers are going to look a little bit different, because James Harden can now set up. And now look at the guys he has to set up: PG, Kawhi, and those other guys that's on the team. So now you're going to see, I think, with Russ being on the bench, better playmaking from James Harden at the beginning of these games. It makes him harder to guard. You don't respect Tyrese Haliburton on the ball offensively. I'm talking about him looking for his buckets the same way you do James Harden. You're not going to play Haliburton the same way. That's why I'm telling you James Harden is still better. Right now to this day, you're not going to respect Haliburton offensively the same way you're going to respect James Harden. James Harden can hurt you in a multitude of ways. I ain't going to lie about that. Huh?
You will be giving up crazy buckets and giving up crazy games to Haliburton if you're not going to respect him to the same degree you respect a guy like James Harden.
You think,
especially right now.
He's on the level of James Harden scoring the basketball too?
Right now in his career, where James Harden is now, yes, production-wise, maybe not skill, maybe not the same way, but in terms of production, yes. Right now, I'm not talking about MVP Harden. I'm not talking about James Harden 10 years ago. I'm not talking about James Harden 8 years ago. I'm not talking about Harden 5 years ago. I'm talking about James Harden today and last year.
I'm going to be honest with you, Damo. I'm going to be very honest with you, and I'm going to tell you the truth, and I think Mars agree with this too. I think if Harden was allowed to go back to Houston, I think Harden would lead the league in scoring right now. All that shit you talking with me. Hold on.
We don't want that.
Hold on. And I ain't saying.
You still got players though.
Hold on. I'm not saying on no BS percentages either. I think Harden would lead the league in scoring. Hold on. He would have a chance to be the leaders in scores and assists on very respectable percentages. And I'm basing this based off the fact that watching James Harden right now, and I'm not even gonna lie, I don't like him, and I don't like what he did over there with the strippers with Russ and them when they was on. But watching him right now, This nigga still got the juice, bro. Offensively, he still got the juice, my nigga.
Are you serious?
Bro, Harden
He got a
on
4-point play per
4.3 to
game. He
win the
got a
game.
4-point play. Yeah.
Harden on
No,
Houston.
there's no way you did all, that crying about James Harden.
No,
all
that's because of that's
just
hold
the pom-poms
That's
for him
because
after
you had
one
Russ.
game.
Hold on. That's because you had Russ and what you call on the team. It's not going to work when you have 2 point guards in the same starting lineup and no 4-man. That's not going to work. Now that Russ went to the bench, that changes everything because now you don't have a problem where you have to put Russ spotting up in the corner, which is something he doesn't do.
Ticket, you are right about that. I will give you that. You are right about the move to the bench frees up everything for them. It allows each guy to really be himself a lot more. What you are wrong about is the fact that this nigga's not washed, and we don't need to get him a loofah or a dish rag or something.
He's not wrong. He is not wrong. I don't like James Harden.
Hey, you remember them old Spice commercials?
No, I don't like.
They need to get him on there.
I don't like what he believe in, and I thought that he was a whole problem with that team because I didn't think the Clippers had a problem before he went over there. But with the fact that Russ comes out of the blue and says, you know what, I'll come off the bench, that changes everything now. Because now, look, Russ only played like 20-some minutes last game. So now you go from Russ playing 35 minutes as a starter to now he's playing 20 minutes as a bench guy, and you've released the team to James Harden. James Harden going to do what he do offensively. That's a fact. I ain't taking that away from him.
Can I just say, because again, we just allow people to come on here talk and lie and not even know what they're talking about, trying to argue. When we're talking about Tyrese Haliburton and James Harden again, last year, James Harden, not even this season, you talking about last year, correct? Let me just be sure about the James Harden you're talking about. James Harden last year, right?
He led the league in assists, right?
James Harden last year, correct?
Didn't he average 20? Over 20 a game?
Okay. And that's fine. So I'm going to give you some numbers, all right? 21, 11, shooting 44 from the field, shooting 39 from 3, and I'm rounding up. That sounds great, right?
That's Tyrese Haliburton.
No, that was James Harden. Goofy, look at you. That's James Harden's number. No, wait. Let me finish. No, I said last year. No, that's not what he's averaging this year. That's cool. That's what James Harden averaged last year. Now, guess who else averaged that last year?
Go ahead.
Tyrese Haliburton on better efficiency. So if you're telling me last year, 56.
Okay, well, he missed 30 games. I'm sorry, I got to see more.
Okay, and James Harden played 58. So you're still cooked. You're still cooked in your
Respect the 2 games.
You're still cooked in your
Okay, hold on.
Respect the 2 games. What?
Here's why I'm not cooking myself, Damo. Because I've seen that. Hold on.
No, you interrupted me when I didn't get to finish. No, don't ask me a question yet. Let me finish first. No. Let me finish, and then you can ask your question. My point is, if you're going to tell me that James Harden last year with that level of production was better than Tyrese this year, that is incorrect because he was on the same level in terms of production to Tyrese Haliburton last year.
Disagree.
The numbers are there. Look at them.
No, it's not about the numbers.
The numbers are there.
It's not about the numbers.
And we're talking about production. I said there and said James Harden might do it in a different way. He might do it in a more flashy way. I gave you that.
Okay,
I'm not arguing the way he's doing it. But in terms of production, Haliburton and Harden gave the same level of production last year. Haliburton got better this year, and this year thing was better. What are you talking about? You're cooked for the hard way.
Hold on, let me ask you a question.
6 different screens.
Damo, who was the number 1 option on Indiana last year?
Benedict Mathurin.
Man, shut your ass up, nigga. Who was the number 1 option on Indiana last year, Philtown?
What's this kid's name?
Tyrese Haliburton. On the Indiana Pacers, who was the number 1 option on that team last year?
TJ McConnell, nigga.
It's Haliburton. Hold on. Baby, hold on. So, Ron, who was the number 1 option on Philly last year?
Joel Embiid.
And James Harden still did them numbers, nigga. Now shut your stupid ass up. If James Harden was the number 1 option, that nigga would have been titties over titles the same way he was in Houston, putting up those gaudy numbers. Again, hold on, Ron. Let me explain myself, Ron. Case in point, when James Harden first left Houston and went over to the Brooklyn Nets, remember when he was struggling at the first few games because it was him, Kyrie, and KD, and he wasn't doing his thing until KD got hurt, and then he turned into being an MVP.
That point proved absolutely nothing. I'm not going to allow you to talk for 15 more minutes to let that sink in and make people think you were cooking. That made no sense. That didn't prove anything. My point still stands. You got cooked.
Hold on. Here's my point to you. My point to you is this. All I'm saying is this. James Harden's scoring ability and his ability to create and play make have never left. And I'm going to tell you why you know I ain't lying. Because me and Chilltown, we had an argument last year in the playoff series against the Boston Celtics. When everybody was in here, Mars and Dub was on their channel, on their show, on the Open Gym show, pushing the narrative that James Harden was cooked. He couldn't blow past defenders. He was done. And I was the only one on the stream, as Chill, that said that James Harden could still give you virtuosos and do it because Embiid wasn't on the court. And they was all telling me he couldn't do it. And what did Harden do, Chilltown? What did Harden do, Chill? Not once, but twice in that series. What did he do when everybody said he couldn't do it at all? What did he do, Chill?
Gave you 2 40-point games.
Gave you 240, immaculate for, and then check it out. Embiid comes back, and then Harden quits on dot. We know he quit, right? So now, all I'm saying to you is, even though I don't like James Harden, I ain't gonna lie, that nigga can get buckets. He can put the ball in the basket, and he can run the play. He can run the show. So this stuff you talking about with Tyrese Haliburton, Harden been doing this shit for a decade, averaging damn near 10 assists, 20-plus points a game, and all this other stuff. He been doing this shit in his sleep for a decade. So I'm not fit to put no little nigga who just came up, who been able to lead his team, who as a leader on his team, number one option was James Harden was doing the same numbers as the number 2 option. All I'm saying to you is that if Harden would have went to Houston, you would what I'm seeing from James Harden right now, because he's in shape. I'm looking at James Harden. His body's not fat. He's out there looking like he did when he first
look like it. I don't know, Ticket.
Why you got this picture as your avatar then? If he in shape, put the in shape Harden up there.
Hold on, it's always gonna be titties over titles. But as I said to you though, right? And I'm gonna say this again, bro. The Negro can score the basketball. That shit worked. That little step back shit or drive to the basket, shoot the floater, it worked because of his ability to create for others. If James Harden could not create for others and he wasn't such a good playmaker on the ball, nobody would be going for that shit no more. His offensive game would be null and void because he doesn't have many moves. He doesn't have many moves offensively. You know what he's going to do. It's not no mid-range. It's not no post-up. It's not no in-between. It's either drive, get to the rack, floaters, or legs, or step back 3. That's it. But what makes it go is the fact that when he does hit you with that little hezzy drive, dribble, get into the paint, he's a good decision maker. Whenever the defense collapses, he can make the extra passes. He gets guys involved. He can set other guys up. He's been doing this for years. Look how many years James Harden
proves my point. None of this has anything to do with the point I made. Therefore, I still cooked you. Haliburton over James Harden. Harden had the same level of production last year. Haliburton is outproducing James Harden this year. He's a better playmaker. I don't care. Hey, you can bring up first, second, 7th option for all I give a damn. If the level of production is there, the level of production is there.
Chill and Mars, y'all be honest. If you thought if James Harden right now was in Houston, do y'all think he could still have a chance to lead the league in scoring and being up there in assists?
No, I don't think
Udoka allowed that to happen. He's the worst.
No. I'm asking you.
No. He's
asking y'all.
You're asking a simple question, Ticket. No, I do not think that. I do.
So why is Houston
based on what I'm seeing right now, Ticket? No, I do not think that James Harden can average 33 a game. No, I don't think that. No,
Houston has Van Vliet, Jalen Green.
Yeah, why Houston have to be the example? Put him on a number.
Jalen Green.
Let's put him in Washington. I don't think he averaged.
No, let's just go to a situation last year. Let's go to a situation last year. He averaged 20 last year, right?
22.
Tyrese Maxey's has been averaging 30. He's averaging 27. Why wasn't James able to do that last year? Had the ball in his hands just as much as Tyrese Maxey.
No, but he wasn't
more than Tyrese Maxey.
But Maxey was
no. Hey, Tyrese Maxey's the second option too, Ticket. He's the second option too, right? Right?
Hey, hold on, Ron. This is where you sound stupid.
Nah, because there's no third option like Tyrese Maxey this year.
You didn't get your basketball now.
Tobias Harris this year.
Here's the reason. Tobias the third option now. It ain't got nothing to do with that. Here it is right here for Ron, since he won't be a jackass. Nigga, that nigga Tyrese Maxey was still on the court too, nigga. So all you did was wait.
Okay.
Listen to what I'm saying. Hold on. Listen to what I'm saying. Go ahead. So obviously, when you put James Harden on that team, you still have Tyrese Maxey giving you 20. You still have Joel Embiid giving you numbers. So James Harden numbers ain't going to be as inflated. But what happened? James Harden leaves. So his production leaves, and that opens up a bigger gap for Tyrese Maxey to do his thing because it's minus one other guy that's getting 16, 17 shots a game, you dumb son of snitches. Now, like I said before, you niggas ain't on my level talking basketball. Think about it, nigga.
Shut your ass.
So Ticket.
I knew what you were going to say before you said it. How about you on your I said what you were going to say.
Tobias Harris is not a third option instead of the fourth option last year. He's a third option now.
For a minute, but then you just
No, hold on. Peep what I'm saying though. When James Harden 16 shots out of the way, Maxey could average more because he has more opportunities. Because
that's what we're saying.
It's another left guy that's going the ball. Hold on. So what I'm saying is that if Maxey wasn't on that team, James Harden probably would average more points last year because Maxey, how many shots did Maxey average last year? Like 12 or 13, 14 shots? So those shots, you would have probably gave 67 more to James Harden. So him and Embiid,
yeah, we agree with that.
Right. So that's the reason. Hold on. So that's the reason why. All I'm saying to Mars is, my whole thing to Mars is that, and Mars, no, I ain't lying. If they would have brought Harden to Houston, Harden would have been able in Houston to lead the league in scoring again. Bro, I ain't never gonna say the nigga can't get buckets because that's what he do. He know how to manipulate the refs. He know how to get to the free throw line, and he's gonna hit enough of those. He's gonna shoot enough of those step back threes and get enough of them to go in or get fouled to lead the league in scoring. So he still can do that, Chill. He still can do that. He's still showing you now. Even if you watch the Clippers games he's played, he's still been able to get his shot. He's still been able to get to the basket. He's still been able to hit the step back threes. All of this stuff. The reason why it wasn't going to work is because Russ was on the court. Go ahead.
But Ticket, last year when Harden was the second option and Maxey was the third option, Maxey as the third option averaged 20, right?
Uh-oh.
Okay, and Tobias Harris as the fourth option, right? He averaged 15 as the fourth option.
Okay.
But this year's third option, he's averaging 20.
Okay. What's the
and wait. Who would you think the fourth option is on this team now?
I mean, for a second, it was Kelly
Oubre,
but he got hurt.
Wait. Ron, hold on. Before you even give him more.
Let's keep going.
Ron, you're right. The fourth option was Kelly Oubre, and he was averaging 16 as the fourth option.
Right.
But now that he's not there, who's the fourth option now?
It's Nick Batum, right? Didn't he step up in the lineup?
Nick Batum is the fourth option.
Respect DeAnthony Melton.
No, I'm saying I thought it was DeAnthony Melton.
No, I'm saying didn't.
Well, no, he started. Yeah, I think Nick Batum might be starting now, but in terms of the fourth option on that team, regardless, DeAnthony Melton is giving you a hefty 12 now. My point is, even if you look at it from the Ticket monocle of, well, last year James Harden couldn't give you 27 because he had a guy like Maxey who was giving you 20 and he needed his shots, and Tobias is still there, and Tobias gave you 14, he needed his shots. Well, now with Maxey being the second option, giving you 27, but the third option is still giving you 20. The guy that was the fourth option is still giving you 16. And now the fifth option is giving you 12, which I don't know who their fifth option was last year.
Keep going.
But was he giving you 12? My point is...
Hold on. Let's stop right there.
Hold on. Now I'm stopping them in the middle of my point. Oh,
no, I said,
am I stopping or am I going?
Keep going. No, keep going.
Okay. I think, yet again, your point would still be null and void because with Maxey averaging 27 as the second option and Harden averaging 20 as the second option, their third and fourth options both still equally need the same amount of shots or more shots. Maxey's still playing with the guy that's averaging 20 points and needs his shots. Now let me make absolute sure I'm not botching this. I'm about to pull up Tyrese Maxey. I just want to see how many shots he took last year playing next to James Harden, just so we can be super.
He almost took the same amount of shots as Harden. No, he took 13.3, right? Oh, my bad. That's the first year. That's the first year. My bad. That's the first year.
And now I'm gonna pull up Tobias Harris to see how many shots he's taken this year.
Hold on. How many shots? Hold on. Because their first year, Harden took 13.6.
14 shots.
Maxey, Harden took 13.6 the first year, and Maxey took 13.3.
Mm-hmm.
Tobias Harris took more shots than James Harden. He took 14 shots a game that
because James Harden arrived at the deadline.
Right. Hold on, Mars. You're right. Right, Mars. I'm going to the next year. Hold on. Wait a minute. Let me put some pimping in it. Hold on. So we go to the next year, right, Mars? Because I already know y'all niggas want to get cooked. It's okay, no problem.
I like how you're not sticking on the players. I like how you're not sticking on the players that I'm talking about.
Took more shots than James Harden last year. You dumb son of a bitch. Now what you got?
What does that have to do with my point? What does that have to do with my
point, nigga?
Your point was there were guys. There's guys that take shots away from James Harden so they can score, right?
Hold on. Did Maxey take more shots than James Harden? Yes or no?
What point is? What does that matter?
He did.
Yes, he did. He did.
So my point is,
James Harden took more free throws, but that's irrelevant.
Okay, Mars. Hey, Mars, you really want to be?
I'm just providing the context for the chat because the chat don't have buzzer reference.
I'm gonna get your ass, nigga. I'm gonna get you, nigga.
I'm not involved in the debate. I'm just applying context to the chat.
Philly looks so much better without Harden this year.
I agree with you kind of more than I agree with them. I'm not involved.
Yeah, you just want to be a jackass and stick a knife in me. I know what you want.
I'm not. I'm just saying he took more free throws.
That's crazy.
You're a professional at this.
Kick a man when he's down, Mars.
I'm just applying context. I'm just saying simply.
The fight was between me. It was me and Damo versus Ticket, and you want to sneak in and give little jabs and uppercuts. That's crazy.
Come on, man.
Mars losing kills the combo.
Chad, drop the Mars.
Kills the combo, man.
Hey, Ron. That's my point. And Ron, check this out. Right now, how many shots was Tyrese Haliburton taking per game last year?
And now we're back on Haliburton. That's great.
Because that's what we talk about. How many shots was he taking per game last year? Yeah, nigga, get quiet now, nigga. Get quiet.
Look it up.
Tyrese don't shoot that many shots.
Get quiet. No.
It was 15.
How many shots was he taking last year, though, Ron?
I mean, my basketball reference is in front of me. Where yours at? You asking me questions. Look up for you.
I got it right here. Hold on. Okay, so since you want to do this, since you want to talk about all efficient and all this other bullshit that you talking today, right? So let's talk about it. So Ron, last year Tyrese Haliburton took 15 shots a game. he took more shots than Harden too, but Harden averaged more points. Average more assists. Get this nigga out of here. And Haliburton was the number one option on his team.
Well, hold on.
How many? Wait. No. Damn the situations. You're right. He averaged how many more shots? How many more shots did he average more than James Harden?
Nigga, he averaged more than James Harden.
How many more shots? How many more?
Nigga, I don't give a damn if it's point.
You got the numbers in front of you. How many?
It's 0.5. It's 0.5. Okay.
No, it's 1.5. 1.5.
14.5 to 15. It's 0.5. It's 0.5.
0.5.
Yeah.
I mean, it's
in terms of shots. Okay, now ticket.
Let's
do me a favor. Look, take your eyes and drift over from field goal attempts.
Mars did this. Mars
and go. Hey, no.
That is common sense. I'm just applying common sense.
You told him that shit, Mars. You a
he didn't tell him nothing.
That's crazy.
You can't be mad at me for saying, let's use our common sense. If you take free throws, that's still
hey, I quit this argument because Mars.
Now you quit. So you running from the conversation, man. Now you won't quit.
Mars
get tough, now you gonna quit.
He gave you information, bro. He cheated, bro. That's
wild.
It was a fair fight.
I quit, man. Right. So he gonna tell this nigga look at the free throws. Like, come on, bro.
Damo the answers to the test.
I'm just applying common sense to the situation.
No. This was crazy. Wait. This was crazy though. How did you know I was gonna talk about free throws? How did you know where I was going?
Man,
I just said look to the right. I said look on the screen and go to the right.
Crazy. Mars passed the brass knuckles off the Damo's neck.
I wasn't looking at James Harden field goal tips either. You brought that up. I wasn't comparing James Harden field goals to Tyrese field goals. You brought that up. So you're bringing up a new argument. Now I'm looking for new data. Now when I find my new data, now it's all want to quit. I don't got the capacity to argue at this level of difficulty of knowing basketball.
Y'all won, man. Mars, you accomplished your mission, man. Go ahead, man.
Forget all
the damn times you up here crying about stuff. That's crazy. Nah, man. All the times you be talking about stuff and Ron hop in on your team every damn time. Ticket, I agree. Ticket, I agree with you, Ticket. And if you look at it, in 2005, man. Matt Barnes was like that. That's why at the time we're arguing. Ron always inside. Niggas don't quit. We don't just run away when Ron jump in.
Ron averaging 0.5 more shots, but 3 less free throws.
You trying to get me beat. That's all that is, man. You seen I was whooping up on this boy, and so you gave him a stimulus package.
I don't even know what you guys are arguing anymore.
Yeah, all right. Are you stem yet, Damo?
I know Jordan, your GOAT. You quit just like him. Crazy.
Man, yo, that's crazy.
Ron,
and
hey,
now,
Ron,
and now Bob got what's
Ron,
up?
come on, Ron. Let's go, Ron.
Yeah,
all right.
We just spent an hour talking about Haliburton, Harden, Maxey, who else?
Hey, we should be
talking about the main event last night.
We should be talking about how KD and them cheated last night.
No, we talking about the main event. LeBron, the GOAT, James, 37 points.
No, we don't need to talk about that game. We don't need to talk about that game.
Do we see this man in year 21, still the face of the league, still playing like one of the best players in the league every night, showing up. When AD got fouled out, he took the game over. He hit a big three. He hit a clutch free throw. Big assist to Austin Reeves. What does this man not do?
I know that we.
Praising the assist to Austin Reeves is crazy. Praising the assist is crazy.
That was the right play, Mars.
That man shot a 30-foot three. You're not about to praise him for passing the ball 2 centimeters away. You know about.
But Mars, your boy lost that game. Mars, his gambling and his stupidity lost that game. And I'm talking about Dillon.
For sure. No, I lost my mind when he did that.
That fool is a damn. And Ime went off on him after the game. That's a damn fool right there. Dillon the Crook Brooks. And
that was terrible.
Chill town. This is why I keep trying to tell y'all the dude's overrated, bro. He do too much talking for his own good, bro. You keep poking.
There was a time in the fourth where he was going shot for shot with LeBron.
I'm gonna say, he was hitting every shot he was taking in the third.
He was going bucket with LeBron. I was like, okay, Dylan. And then he hit the side of the backboard. He hit
the
straight backboard on one.
Dylan Brooks is a starter on a playoff team.
Don't do that, Chill.
He is a starter, not in the NBA. He's a starter on a playoff team.
He's gonna hurt them, Chill.
And he's gonna be the
reason the Houston Rockets don't make it. If the Houston Rockets don't make it,
if you watched that team last night, Ticket, there's no way you can't see that team and not think that's a playoff team.
I'm saying if they don't. No. I'm saying no. Chill. This is what I'm saying. I'm saying if they don't make it, it's going to be because of his dumb ass.
It'll be because of an injury or something.
It's going to be because of his dumb ass antics that's caused them games they need in order to make the playoffs, because their record's going to be back and forth because they're going to be playing good teams and they had close games. Look at some of the mistakes he be making during the course of these games, bro. Right. He does stuff that you don't need, bro. That gamble cost them a big game. This game's gonna have implications down the line.
I know you make that gamble, but I understand it. Somebody else got to do it.
It's all close.
Somebody else do it.
Yeah, but that's why you play him straight up. You don't gamble and then, because if you gamble and miss, you end up doing that. You just play him straight up. And you know LeBron in that situation, if he's not open, he's probably gonna pass it. He's probably going to pass the ball. Actually, well, the way he was playing in that game, maybe not.
That's the point, Mars. Make somebody else do it. I feel the same way when I watched Utah a couple nights ago with Agabi one-on-one with KD. Make somebody else do it. Jump him, because don't have KD one-on-one with this dude, because KD's just like he did. He's going to knock down that jump shot.
He didn't even have time to send a double because Dylan Brooks was out the play the moment it started because he jumped out the play. He didn't need to do that.
That's right.
And if you're gonna do that and you drag his jersey, at least bring him to the ground or something. Like you just
Mars know that. And Chill, they needed that game
5 years ago.
Chill, they needed that game. Chill. They needed that game based off the fact that look how close the West is right now. So when it comes down to the end, if all these teams is close, these games gonna matter, bro. And that shit Dillon Brooks be doing, all that dumb stuff, over gambling, doing stupid stuff, getting dumb fouls, getting ejected from games, whatever he does.
Is that what you said? No. I saw James making space and Dylan trying to get around him to prevent him from getting the basketball. I saw James making space.
No. That last possession.
That's what I saw. I saw James making space.
He gambled, bro. He did not.
James made enough space where he had Dylan Brooks on his hip. Once he got the ball, he was gone. Once he got the ball,
Dillon Brooks gambled, bro. Dillon Brooks made a horrible mistake defensively. He gambled and it burnt him, and cost him the game, bro. And Chill. If he keeps doing that and they keep losing these little games, that's going to be the difference. I'm telling you, if you look at the West right now, look at how close all those teams are. All these teams are 1 or 2 games over 500. So if it continues like that, especially with the injuries, these games that you're losing, you're going to wish you had those games, bro. That's why Draymond Green out here acting a goddamn fool and stuff. It's going to cost the Warriors in the end because the Warriors are going to need some of those games that he's out in. I'm trying to tell you. You saw the game the other night, how the Warriors lost that game by a point to Shai. Y'all was talking about it coming in.
Jalen.
Jalen. 8 seed separated by 2 games, and that should be nothing new in the Western Conference. We all know
We're
that.
only 10 games in.
Right. We only 10 games, but that's nothing new in the Western Conference, Mars.
Hey, fellas, right quick, because Jalen about to leave in a second. I just want to ask before you leave, is there anything else you wanted to talk about from the weekend, or do you want to just emphasize some more what you seen last night from LeBron?
What's a little more from the weekend that I like? Oh, I think the Sacramento Kings have been the second best team in the Western Conference when healthy. I think that offense is moving crazy. Fox is playing at an all-time right on time. Fox is playing amazing. Whenever he's been on the court, how many games have they lost when he's been healthy? I think only one. I think the games that they lost, only one when he's healthy. Him and Sabonis are playing phenomenal.
He's the MVP candidate.
Hey, I'm not mad.
Wait, what you say, Tiki?
He's the top 10 MVP.
And look, the Kings are doing this. Hold on, the Kings are doing this with Keegan Murray still struggling. Once he finds his shot too, I'm telling you, this team is going to be absolutely.
Yeah,
what's up with this title? Shai and Chet putting the NBA on notice. Hey,
what should the title be?
Shai and Chet putting the NBA on notice.
Yeah,
putting the NBA on notice. And we handled them little boys. We handled them young boys.
Who?
Shai and Chet. What Shai and Chet?
Hey,
you better ask Chet about the Monty Sabonis. Welcome to the NBA, young man. You better ask Derek Lively about the Monty Sabonis. Welcome to the NBA, young man.
Man, the Lakers passed on Fox and Tatum. Think about that for Lonzo Scrub. Think about that, dog. They passed on
respect
Fox
Lonzo.
And they passed on Tatum. So, but you passed on De'Aaron Fox, bro. Listen, man. And I told y'all this the other day. Tyrese Haliburton ain't nowhere near this dude, bro. He ain't nowhere in this nigga stratosphere right now, bro. The shit De'Aaron Fox is doing, I'm telling y'all this shit, bro. I've been seeing that shit since last year, bro. This nigga Bob ain't lying about De'Aaron Fox. I thought he was capping a little bit when he said MVP candidate, bro. But him, Shai, Luka, LeBron, got daggone Jokic, and Embiid. This is the MVP ladder right now. And Giannis. This is the MVP ladder right now.
Yo, fellas. So I'm gonna go around the room. I want to hear everybody's weekend recap. What'd you see from this weekend? What'd you like from this weekend? And then we're gonna get into this crazy start bench cut. We've alluded to a few of the players, but we gonna really jump into it.
Start with yourself, nigga.
What, me?
Do you have any criticism of Tyrese Haliburton, nigga?
Ticket?
Any
No.
criticism, nigga?
No, I don't. No. Because here's what's gonna happen. Matter of fact, who they play tomorrow? Who they play tonight? The Indiana Pacers play tomorrow. They play the Atlanta Hawks. And guess what? That's an in-season tournament game. When he shows up and shows out, the same energy you came negatively for him. Tomorrow, I need you to come in, or Wednesday, I need you to come in positively and give that same amount of.
Or they in Atlanta? Where they at?
I think they in Atlanta.
Oh, they getting their ass whooped.
Hey, I just need the same energy when he comes out and when he has 30 and 13 or something like that. I need the same energy.
Niggas on Tyrese Haliburton payroll over here, man. Y'all niggas think niggas is stupid. Tyrese, we know what you're doing. Man. You laughing, nigga? Ain't no one on YouTube.
Keep it coming, brother. Keep greasing these palms.
Got daggone Ron. Somebody paying these niggas.
Hey, as a matter of fact, Christmas is right around the corner.
Sound like me and Ron really like watching basketball. If you got to, hey, I bought this came from the $100 you gave me because you was wrong about Detroit. Yeah. That's what he came from. The shirt back there, I got something else with it too. These shades, buddy. That's what I got. That's what it came from. $30 out of your pocket. Thank you. They look nice. You can see my ring light and beautiful. Thank you.
Hey, Bob, I know you ain't laughing, nigga. You better have my money, and you better have my girl you was with last night ready, too, after November 24th, boy.
Hey.
She was looking real tasty. She was looking real tasty, Bob. You was over there that plaid suit. I see you had your pants on last night.
She a gymnast, dog.
Man, and hey, look, Bob. I know she can do backflips.
Yo, weekend recap. Mars, I'm gonna start with you. Weekend recap. Mars, I'm gonna start with you. What did you see this weekend that you want to talk about, or that jumped off your screen?
LeBron James is on PEDs. That's just confirmed. There's just no way. He's 1000% on PEDs. I don't care what anyone tells me. I don't care what tests come out. There's no way a 38-year-old man should be moving like that, coming down the lane, dunking on my whole team. There's no reason that should happen. So he's 1,000% on PEDs. So he is now disqualified from any GOAT conversations. He is no longer being ranked because he's cheating the game. I don't accept what he's doing to be possible. So he's on PEDs. Alperen Sengun is one of the 6 or 7 best centers in the NBA. And if you have more than 6 or 7 centers above him, you are hating. What else do I have to say? Chet Holmgren is definitely the rookie of the year. If the voting ended today, he's by far the best rookie. DeAndre Ayton is everyone who believed in him was wrong. It doesn't exist. It's not there. I'm sorry.
He took 7 shots last night, and he made 5 of them. They do not go to him at all. They don't.
At some point, you have to look at him to do something. He's getting the ball and then he's just trying to set screens to people. He's not trying to score himself. I can't just blame the guards when he's not trying to score. So he's not what people thought he was. Definitely not. The referees have a beef with the Houston Rockets too, because there's no way Sengun didn't get fouled on that post up against LeBron. But that's besides the point. The Golden State Warriors look terrible. So we spoke about them too early because I don't think they've won since we spoke about them to start the season. So that's shaky. Damn. And
jinxed them.
The Philadelphia 76ers look dangerous, like very, very dangerous. I know they haven't. I think they've lost back-to-back games, or they lost 2 of their last 3 or something. They look very dangerous. And
they won yesterday.
They lost to Boston and they lost the game before that. I can't remember who it was. But Nick Nurse, Ime Udoka, and Mark Daigneault are clearly the 3 Coach of the Year candidates. No offense to Chris Finch in Minnesota, but they're definitely the 3 Coach of the Year candidates. So, yeah, that's probably my takeaways.
Cool. Chilltown, talk to us this weekend. What'd you see?
Cleveland is 140 last 5 games. Their defense has gotten a lot better. Evan Mobley has gotten better. Darius Garland is playing a lot better. They're starting to look better as a unit. Beat Denver yesterday. Denver came into town, handled them. That was without Donovan Mitchell, by the way, because some people will say that because Denver didn't have Jamal Murray. Donovan Mitchell didn't play last night neither. So, and they handled them. The Lakers, I really dig this kid, Cam Reddish. He's a breath of fresh air, to be honest with you. I love what I see.
Who really thought Cam Reddish was good? Wow.
Yeah, I dig everything about him. The energy that he brings, him getting up and down the floor, knocking down open shots. Philadelphia and Joel Embiid, I can't really speak on it because I've seen this before from Joel Embiid. I feel like Phoenix has won 6 of their last 7 games. They rolling right now. 5 of their last 7, or 6 of their last 7. I still think that was a foul on KD. I think that Markkanen got robbed. I think even though we saw it on instant replay, I think they got robbed. Let's see. What else did I see this weekend? That the Charlotte Hornets suck. That's it. They suck. I'm gonna call it what it is. As bad as I was on Washington, Charlotte is garbage. They are, and that's really what I'm gonna say. That's really all I'm gonna say about them. That's it.
All right. Damo, talk to me, man.
Well, it shames me that I got to be the guy that brings this up for the first time or say anything about this because everybody knows I don't like the nigga. But, man, Kevin Durant, listen, LeBron James has spoiled us for this, or he has really put a sheet over everybody's faces with his longevity conversation because people think it just is a conversation with him in it. No one is talking about the longevity of Kevin Durant. Kevin Durant has been doing this for a long ass time, and even I forgot how long he's really been doing it, and at this high of a level. Listen, I'm the guy that if I don't like you, if I have a bias towards you, I'll be quick to call you out when you're playing like crap. But I love to be wrong. So when you're playing great, I always make sure I give my respects. Kevin Durant was balling. What was it? Double OT last night. Shout out to Utah. Everyone overlooks them. People don't like watching them for whatever reason. I dig a lot of these guys on this Utah team. They're a scrappy team. Even if they have a bad record this year, they end this season with a bad record. If they're healthy, they're giving guys dogs fights majority of the nights. Lauri Markkanen might not have been a fluke last year. He actually might be.
Yeah, I was wrong about that. That's one thing I forgot to say real quick, Doma.
Yeah.
I didn't believe in Lauri Markkanen. Like, I thought he was going to drop down a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
He's one of the best scorers in the NBA. 1,000%. I was wrong about Lauri Markkanen. This scoring is for real. I apologize, Lowry. I doubted you a little bit. My bad. you like.
But yeah, Lloyd Marketing definitely proved people wrong. It might not have been a fluke. It's still early. Things can still happen. You know, the Monstars come take talent anytime. But as of right now, I promise you, Lloyd Marketing has proved people wrong. But back on KD, Kevin Durant is just killing it. Devin Booker, I don't know if it was a good game for him. I mean, statistically, it looked like a good game, but I have higher expectations. But regardless, you guys won.
What you mean?
I'm
He had 15 assists.
Against the Jazz?
I was told he couldn't play make.
Against the Jazz, he had 50.
Yes, he had 24 and 15. It might not have been this weekend. He had 24 and 15.
Oh, it wasn't against the Jazz.
What game was that? I think it was Friday. Friday they played
game. Did they play
against Utah and Phoenix? They played twice.
Yeah. Okay. I'm talking about the first game last night. 24 and 15.
Yeah, he did have 15 assists against. He did have 15 assists against Utah. The game.
I was just told they needed a lead guard. I was told they needed a lead guard. I was told Devin Booker couldn't run offense. I was told that he wasn't competent enough. Like this. Once again, it kind of comes to the Chris Paul effect. I'm starting to put the dots together. Shai plays with Chris Paul. All of a sudden, he has a breakout season. Devin Booker plays with Chris Paul for a couple years. Now, all of a sudden, he seems a little bit more composed. Just watch how he moves and maneuvers.
Where's Klay Thompson's breakout season?
Next year.
Klay Thompson.
We've already seen his breakout season, Mom.
We've already seen it.
Klay
Thompson.
We've already seen his breakout season. And one thing that I forgot to. I'm sorry, Dom.
Go ahead, Sean.
There's one thing I forgot to mention. Minnesota is at the top of the Western Conference right now, and I love what I'm seeing from them. I see a team that's gotten a lot tougher. Even I thought that they would. I did think that would have affected them. What happened a couple of days ago, but doesn't seem to have. Cat looked like he's playing harder. Rudy is in the Defensive Player of the Year conversation. I dig Jaden McDaniels and everything that he does. I didn't realize that he could score the basketball like that. But Minnesota,
right? Well, they ain't play us yet. They're gonna be definitely gonna be. They at the top of the West.
That's the litmus test, right? If they once they play the Kings, then they can get the stamp of approval.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So
everybody weak till they see us.
Yo, continue, Dumbo.
Gotcha. Damn, lost my point. I know with the Suns, I knew Devin Booker was going to be their lead playmaker, and I didn't want it to be a circumstance where because Bradley Beal was hurt, they realized that. Because I know going into the season, everybody said, well, I think Bradley even said himself, he'll be the point guard. From this offseason, since they got him, I said, yeah, Bradley's going to realize quick Devin Booker's the point guard. Devin Booker had playmaking abilities. He showed it when Chris Paul went out. He's shown it plenty of times before he could play make. So I'm not surprised he's able to play make. I knew this would be the case. Maybe he's doing a tad bit better than I expected, but I knew he had the capabilities. And to wrap everything up, because I don't want to be too long.
Hold on, don't wrap it up, Damo. Don't wrap it up, Damo. Stay right there. The Suns
definitely wrap it up.
Devin Booker, they ain't play us yet.
You're absolutely right.
They ain't play us yet.
And speaking of the Kings, y'all look good. Go Kings, like the beam. We look cool. Good. Y'all look phenomenal, man.
Can I just?
And Torian Prince is a terrorist. I just wanted to put that out there.
I've seen he shooting 16% on corner threes, and that was before last night. So it's probably gone down to like 10%.
And everyone told me when I said, "Hey, call me crazy, but if anybody on this team out of the new pickups got terrorist potential, it's Torian Prince." But I was told, nah, man, Torian Prince is a reliable player. Nah, man, his dreads might be that long since his rookie year, but that's nothing to worry about. Defense, all right, my ass. Cam Reddish, everything Cam Reddish is what Torian Prince is supposed to be. That's what literally Cam Reddish's job. That's who Torian Prince is supposed to be. The 3-and-D guy. Plays defense extremely well to a great degree.
Is he a 3-and-D guy, really, or is he just a D guy?
Who? Cam Reddish or Torian Prince?
Cam Reddish.
I thought Cam Reddish was just a D guy. I didn't think the 3 was there. Torian Prince supposed to be a 3-and-D guy. He's just D, and it's lowercase d. It's not even real D.
He got a little D.
It is little D.
He got a
little small D. He putting out there with no 3-point ability. Torian Prince, his entire career, literally, I'm gonna read it off: 32, 38, 39, 34, 40, 51. 41, 37, and 38, and he gets over to La La Land and shoots 28%. This nigga's a terrorist. I told y'all. No one wants to listen to me because I'm so animated and emotional. But this is why I see these things. I knew you can't trust a nigga who dreads don't change for over a year, over 10 years. He had the same dread since his rookie year, the same length, not style, the same length. You can't trust that. Ron, y'all know what I mean. If you know a dude for 10 years with dreads and they stay the exact same length, you'll be like,
yo, Damo, so he needs some Miracle Grow or something?
I don't know what he needs, but I know he's a terrorist. He needs to be put on a list. He needs to be sick on a plane somewhere because he should not be allowed in this country. It's a crime that people are allowed to play basketball in LA and just steal checks. This legalized robbing that these guys are doing in LA will be investigated. I promise you. This is insane.
That's wild.
All right.
Before
is it my time?
Can I just say something to really emphasize the KD longevity point, and then Ox can go?
Go ahead.
I feel like Domo said, people are kind of like sleeping on him.
Fact.
So from KD's second year in the NBA, which was 14 years ago, in 2008-09,
08-09, yep.
He's been 25.3, 30.1, 27.7, leading the league in those 2 years, 28 leading the league, 28.1, 32 leading the league, 25.4 in the season he got hurt, 28.2, 25.1, 26.4, 26.0, 26.9, 29.9, 29.1, 29.1, and 31.4. That's a 15 year stretch of 25 every single season.
That's all you had to say,
and
Mark.
as you guys know, that's on
50,
39, 89 splits.
Mm-hmm. It's almost 50, 49. That's
Yes.
all you had to say, Mars. He averaged 25 a game or more for the last 15 years. That's all you had to say.
I want to take this time to give KD his flowers. I've been known to be a
100%.
KD hater since around 2015 or 17. I've been known to be a KD hater since around that time, but got to give him his flowers because he's been doing this shit for a very long time at a very high level.
They cheated last night, though. That was cheating last night.
Oh, every part of me thinks that was a foul.
He clearly fouled him last night.
100%.
Not only did he touch him, not only did he hit him in the corner, but you can't come down in his landing space. KD came down in his landing space and all that stuff. Yeah, you have to be able to let the defender come down in their landing space. KD was landing in his landing space, had a hand on his hip when he shot it, had a hand up in his wrist area, and then landed in his landing space. That definitely was a foul. The fact that they overturned that, to me, just shows y'all that the NBA wants to make sure that the Phoenix Suns are in. Nothing to take away from KD's season because he's having a hell of a season. Can't even deny
Hell
that.
of a season, boy.
On the court doing his thing, but last night, the Utah Jazz who fought that hard at home to get robbed like that, bro, that's disgusting, bro.
I think the rest just wanted to go home.
What KD is doing, this is nothing new. This is nothing new from KD. Mars, the stuff that you ran down, that's not shocking. This is nothing new.
Well, it's shocking at his age. It's shocking at your age to do that.
Actually, it's not. And the reason, not for him. Over the last couple of years, I believe it was, if I'm not mistaken, I think it was in the beginning of the 21-22 season. Up until this point, KD was almost 60, 50, 83, and he was averaging 28 a game up until December. In the 22-23 season, he was 60, 40, 87, Mars, averaging 29 a game. This season, I think he's averaging 30 a game. And if I'm not mistaken, I think he's 53.
31 to be exact.
31 a game. He's 53, 50, 87 almost. KD still got the goods. The problem is that he's broken down over these last 4 years. Injuries have riddled him. And why? Because he's getting older. KD's game is not predicated.
Those injuries, a lot of those injuries a lot of the serious injuries that KD had weren't like old injuries though. It wasn't like, you know what I'm saying, pulling hamstrings and stuff.
Well,
contact injuries.
So when they played in after he came off the Achilles injury, when he had James Harden, he missed half the season because of that. But the point I'm making is the stuff that he gets injured on when he's younger, he bounces back quicker from that. He can't bounce back quicker. He can't bounce back as quickly because I'm getting older. Yo, 15, 16, 17 years in the league. Yo, that's a lot of tread on the tires, B. A lot. KD's game is not predicated on athleticism, flight, all of that stuff. That's not KD game. KD's skill set is what gets him to where it gets him. Last night is a prime example, Mars. He shot 22 shots. 15 of his 22 shots was 16 feet and out. KD is not getting downhill like he used to 10 years ago, 8 years ago. No, KD looks like he's got spots on the floor. These are the spots that I get to. You can't stop me from getting there. The goods are still there.
Chill. I have to push back on. I have to push.
Still hold up. That's it.
Push back on. No, that's
the
$1
million question.
That's not true. I have to push back on one thing because those numbers have went down expeditiously in the playoffs. So now when teams lock in on you, can put a game plan on you, and it's not on a night-to-night basis where they can really lock in on your 7-game series. KD has been balling like this during the regular season the last few years. But every time he gets to the postseason, his efficiency has gone all the way down when teams have been able to lock in on him, put defenders on him, be physical with him. Should we still be praising this? If that's the case, when you get to the playoffs, your efficiency just plummets the last few years. That's the one thing I think we can't get around.
Now, remember, too, Ticket, he is coming. So, for example, last year, going into the playoffs, he only played 8 games with Phoenix. He was coming off.
What about
injury.
the Boston series?
Okay, the Boston series, I believe that was the same series where he ended up screwing up his hamstring. He ended up screwing up his hamstring, and he missed half the season. So, coming off of injury and having to miss half the season and then getting back out there when the playoffs start.
So you think hold on. So you think that was a fluke? You think that defense that Tatum and them was playing?
No, I don't. I just feel like when you're not 100% healthy and you got to go up against somebody like that, I think it's going to be a lot different, way different.
I just don't think many teams can do what our Boston team did. I think they were just a great team set up to beat that
Denver did
team. And that's why I think over the last 3 postseasons, KD is 31 a game on 48, 37, 89.
He was awesome last year against the Clippers. He was. It was just that Devin Booker was so good that we got
like KD didn't play badly in the postseason.
No, he did not play bad in that Clippers series.
No one will disagree with 2022.
No, I didn't say the Clippers. Hold on, the Clippers were depleted, so we can't count the Clippers series. I'm talking about the Denver series.
Yeah, he shot badly from 3. He still averaged damn near 30.
What was his percentages in that series, Mars? What was his percentage?
29 and a half points on 45, 22, 88.
It was just Booker was so good
hold on.
He was awesome in that series.
So do you think it was Denver's game plan that made him miss threes?
No. I'm saying that's my point. Yeah, I think my point was that in the regular season, his numbers was probably like up around 58, 57%, like something like 55%, something like that.
Yeah, it was 55, 40,
yeah,
90.
So he had all, but then it dropped 10% in the playoffs. Like we saw that the last couple of years he's been in the playoffs, the numbers have substantially dropped. I think that's just because, and I think you can attribute to this when you get to a 7-game series and you have time to game plan for guys and you're seeing the same guys. Now I can really lock in on you versus a 82-game season where, yeah, we're gonna play you tomorrow. We got a game plan, but we're not really locked in like we are for the playoffs. I think that now that's why you see certain things the way you see them in the playoffs is because you get a chance to really settle down, get into your matchups, and really send defenders and try trick defenses and do different things to try to get you out of your game and make it more difficult for guys. I think that's the difference. Because I'm gonna tell you why. To me, it didn't matter. We saw this a couple times, like with KD in his career. Even in his prime, we saw it happen with Memphis when Tony Allen did it as a great defender. KD shot like 40-some% from the field. So we have seen that, but most of the time, KD has been able to overcome it with his skills. That's why I said, like, should we discount that what we've seen the last 2 or 3 years in the playoffs based off of he been hurt, blah blah blah?
Well, first of all, I think it's overblown based on one series, really. But if you want to throw the Denver series in there, sure. But do you think the same thing about Steph Curry, who against the Lakers was 34% from 3 and 44% from the field?
I think. Hold on. Here's the thing about that series. Let me answer that. I totally agree with you on that, but I think that was because he didn't have no teammates that was cooking to help free him up either. At least KD had Devin Booker that was playing all-world basketball that should have got him a little more freer. Steph Curry had to go do it by himself because Wiggins was nowhere to be found. Clay was nowhere to be found. Draymond was on Gilligan's Island. And Jordan Poole was somewhere chasing Ruby Red or finding that other little girl who liked to shake her jelly in front of the deli. I can't remember what her name is. He's trying to find her. So he had nobody else to go with him. But when you look at the situation with, like I said, KD, he did have Devin Booker out here putting up all-world numbers beside him. So he had somebody else that could have been able to free him up. But that series with Boston, I watched him and Kyrie get locked up. I watched lockdown defense. I watched dudes blocking his shot. I watched dudes getting in his dribbles. I watched him turn the ball over, all these things. And I saw him doing it in that Denver series too. Now, against the Clippers, I don't count because Kawhi and Paul George both hurt for the majority of that series. So, yeah, you're going to beat the Clippers. And they struggled with the Clippers. They struggled to be, even though they beat them in 5 games, they struggled all those games. All those games was a war with just Russell Westbrook and Norman Powell. So you got to remember that. My whole thing is this. I do think what KD's doing is great. I ain't going to take it away from him. I'm just saying, do y'all see what I'm talking about when you get in the playoffs in the 7-game series when coaches got the bodies to really scheme at you and throw these different bodies at you? It was times in KD's career that stuff didn't happen.
Yo, it's loud here, but I gotta get this off.
Go ahead, let's get it.
Ticket, you're talking bullshit because 2 weeks ago or a week ago you said Cam Thomas is the best scorer in the NBA based on the regular season. So now you're saying Kevin Durant is diminished because it's the regular. You just said you said playoff schemes and all that. You did not bring that up when you said Cam Thomas. Hold on. You didn't bring up playoff schemes and all that when you mentioned Cam as the best scorer right now.
Hold on, I was only talking about scoring.
It doesn't matter. You gave him credit for what he's doing, not overall all of this.
Hold on.
But I'm going back on mute, and I'll be back in 20 minutes again. I'm going back on mute.
I'm gonna lay a smack down on you, sucker.
We'll see you in 20 minutes, Dale.
I'm gonna tell you like your TI is. Again, you come in here and get on your knees.
Next time, at least let the nigga get it. At least let him.
No. He's not gonna lie on me. He's not gonna lie. Hold on. He's not gonna lie on me. Only thing I said.
But we don't know. We don't know. You didn't give him a chance.
No, he lied on me right then. He said that I said
he could have enlightened us to something.
No, he didn't. That nigga want to.
He could have learned us something.
He's on KD's payroll, nigga. Just the same way that Ron is on Haliburton payroll. That nigga's on KD. I know that.
Hey, guess what? Hey,
Ticket. How much?
It's ironic that the next PC week is in Indiana. It's ironic,
Spoiler alert.
Hey, Mars, you go to Indianapolis?
How much is Tyrese paying?
Hopefully the food there is good.
You said how much is he doing? What? How much he paying Ron?
How much is Tyrese paying Ron?
Man, Tyrese's probably paying Ron.
He just signed a Supermax deal. So he did just sign a deal.
We just signed a Supermax deal.
Yeah, he did just sign.
Hey, Ticket. Let me real quick. Let me holler at y'all about something real quick, Ticket, because we supposed to be talking about what we've seen so far, right? I believe that's what we're supposed to be doing, right? Mm-hmm. Hey, Mars.
Oh, yeah, no, I agree with that.
Help me out. Mars, could you help me out for a quick second, brother, please?
Sure.
And I know I'm gonna get a really good answer from you. You're gonna keep it real with us. And I just need you to answer just this simple question, Mars. I don't need you to, don't go too far because they might not be able to handle it. Mars, when is the last time in this decade, since it's 2023, since 2013, that we have honestly really seen 2 MVP candidates on one team?
Since 2013?
Since 2013. Help me out.
They ain't on the Suns.
Okay, first of all, before I answer that question, what constitutes an MVP candidate? What constitutes an MVP?
If you had to make a list of the top 10 top 10 MVP candidates every year, just 10, top 10. We go top 10.
Okay. I can.
We can go 7 if you want to.
I can 1000% confirm that in 2016, Draymond Green came 7th in the MVP. I can confirm that. So Steph and Draymond Green would make the cut. I believe in 2014, you have Blake Griffin and Chris Paul. That would be 2.
How about 2020, Mars? James finished second. Anthony
LeBron
Davis
and AD. LeBron and AD would be another one.
Where did Russ finish? What year was it where PG was third? Second, third?
19.
Well, first, another year, 2016, Russ and KD, 4 and 5. So that would be 4.
Okay.
2017,
that's okay.
2017, Steph and KD kind of. And then the Paul George year that Domo is referring to, Russ was 10 and Paul George was 3. I don't know if that one really counts.
No,
but
we'll count that one.
4 in the last decade.
If this man takes the bonus, I'm coming through the screen, right?
So that's almost half.
Hold on, Ticket. Ticket.
But Sabonis is hooping, but it's not.
Don't do me like you did Dale. Don't do me like you did Dale. Hold on, because I'm gonna learn y'all something real quick. Y'all relax now. Relax. I want y'all to hear. Now, I know that y'all usually don't like hearing stats on this channel. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, we do. Yes, we do. Yes, we do.
Let's hear some stats.
Let's just hear. I want to give you these numbers, just these numbers alone: 13 and 6, 14 and 7, 16 and 7, 9-10, 13-13, 11-9, 8-5, 15-4, 11-8, 15-5. That's 6 games. 6 games where Domantas Sabonis had over 10 rebounds and 7 assists. 6 games. 3 of those games where he didn't have over 10 rebounds and 7 assists were 15-5, 15-4, 13-7. Now, I don't know if that's impressive to y'all, but to me, that's MVP caliber shit.
Huh? Bob, come on, bro.
Those are just assist numbers. I'm not even talking about in those games. I'm not. Hold on. No, I'm not gonna stop. You gonna have to
hold on, Ticket. Let him get it off. Let him get it off, and then come through the screen.
Hear this? Oh, don't cut this off. In those, I'm not talking about the points where when he had 11 and 8, he had 23 points, or he had 13 and 6, he had 32 points, or when he had 14 and 7, he had 27 points, or when he had 16 and 7, he had 29 points. Or when he was 1 assist, when he was 1 rebound shy of a triple-double, and he had 23 points, and there were still 3 minutes left on the court. But like a man, he went and sat it down and let the bench players get their minutes in. You know what I'm saying? That's MVP caliber shit. If you're telling me it's not,
no.
Just go ahead and be delusional.
Because hold on, I'm telling you it's not. I can take.
Go ahead and be delusional. But Ticket, you already admitted that you already admitted that De'Aaron Fox. Hold on, wait your turn, bro. Wait your turn. You already admitted that De'Aaron Fox was an MVP caliber player. So that's one. And what I just told you will further let you know that Domantas Sabonis is a top 10 MVP caliber.
That's a goddamn lie.
MVP caliber player. And it's a what?
It's a damn lie.
Yeah, all right. You just hating, bro. You
hold on. I got 10 right now. I got 10 right now off the top.
No,
LeBron James 1, KD 2, Giannis 3. Number 4, I can go with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
If you put Shai over Sabonis, you're lying.
Number 5.
If you put Giannis over Sabonis right now, you're lying.
Number 5, I can go with Jokic. This ain't in no order. 5, I can go with Jokic. 6, I can go with De'Aaron Fox.
You didn't say Embiid. You didn't
number
say
7,
Embiid.
I can go with Joel. Hold on.
Y'all want to hype. Y'all want to hype. This ain't. You know what though? This ain't even your turn to hate on Domantas Sabonis. We don't want to hear none of your negativity about Domantas Sabonis. This is my time to speak on what I've been seeing this year. I don't got time to hear you hating on Domantas Sabonis.
You a little boy.
I want to talk about how come that MVP caliber, the first person you named, LeBron James, came to Sacramento, got his ass whooped. We went down there to LA, beat that ass. I don't want to hear about all that. Stop praising losing. On top of that, y'all, we got to win the record. And De'Aaron Fox missed 5 games.
Who playing at a higher level, LeBron or Sabonis?
Domantas Sabonis.
That's
what Domantas Sabonis and De'Aaron Fox. That's
on drugs.
That's who. That's fine. But just look, y'all, and then everybody, y'all want to hype up the Dallas Mavericks. What happened to the Dallas Mavericks last night? 12.
Don't matter.
Not even. Can somebody mute this bozo? I ain't talking to you. When in the whole first quarter, that's the refs couldn't even save the Dallas Mavericks. I'm talking about 12 free throws in 12 minutes. 12 free throws in 12 minutes. The refs couldn't save the Mavericks. I know I said before the season started, now we not ready. I was trying to be humble. Fuck all that humble shit. We are the best team in the NBA. We are going to the finals. We are winning the West.
Now we're the best team in the NBA.
The West belongs to the Sacramento Kings. The West belongs to the Sacramento Kings. We'll beat the hell out of Denver. We'll beat the hell out of Minnesota. We beat the hell out of y'all Dallas Mavericks. Lucas Doncic ain't ready.
And you went home.
We are the best team in the league, and we will win. We will win the Western Conference.
Yeah, you said the same thing last year and went home crying in the first round.
I didn't say that last year. Stop lying. Don't lie on me, bro. Don't lie on me, bro. Don't lie on me. We are the best team in the NBA. Don't lie on me.
Ain't no beam, nigga. That should have flashed.
Don't lie on me. Don't lie on me.
Ox, you just told me a month ago. I don't expect us to win.
Yeah, that was a month ago. That's
what you told me. So now we've been provided with new information. And the new information.
De'Aaron Fox ain't playing with y'all no more. He's not playing with y'all no more.
Information that you've been provided suggests. So the new information that you've been provided suggests to you today that the Sacramento Kings are the best team in the NBA.
What's there to be confused about? Chilltown, what are you confused about?
What am I confused about?
What are y'all confused about?
At the beginning, if you're going to win the NBA championship, you're going to have to have.
I said we were going to win the West. I just said we are going to win the West.
You just said we're going to win the championship.
No, I did not say that. I said we are the best team in the NBA, and we're going to win the Western Conference. That's what I just said. Bro, stop. Stay out of grown folk business, Ticket.
Okay,
sit in that damn corner, stay the grown folk business. Me and Chill, the grown-ups is talking. Me and Chill is talking. You shut your mouth and stay, and you stay in grown folk business.
No $5 champagne either, nigga. I'm gonna give
you stay in the grown folk business, nigga.
Yeah, right. Tell I said open wide. I'm gonna pour that champagne.
As I was saying.
Anyways,
go ahead, getting De'Aaron Fox back in the lineup. It's huge for y'all. He the engine that make you guys go 100%. I think y'all a game at a first place in the West, 100%. However, with Sabonis playing at the level that he playing right now, it's also other teams playing at great levels, like the Minnesota Timberwolves, who have the best defense in the league right now. And Rudy Gobert looked like he's going to be the defense. He looked like he could be the defensive player of the year again. He looks like he's playing at that level, even though he might not even be the best defensive player on that team. Jaden McDaniels is, I think, the best defensive player on that team. Cat looks like he's fantastic right now. I'm not holding a lot of weight in that, but Cat has been playing fantastic right now, right? And you still got this Denver team. That's
we beating the hell out of Denver. We're not even worried about Denver.
You still have to have guys like De'Aaron Fox but Keegan Murray. Those guys be more consistent. Guys like Keegan Murray have to be more consistent in order for you to have a legit shot in the Western Conference. I do think that what you guys are doing right now is awesome. But for the Domantas Sabonis to be a top 10 league MVP candidate, the thing you're talking about with rebounding, if I'm not mistaken, didn't Domantas Sabonis lead the league in rebounding last year? So the rebounding total doesn't really impress me as much.
So it doesn't impress you because he's done it twice?
Didn't he lead the league? I think he led the league in rebounding last year. And I don't think he finished in the top 10 in league MVP votes, leading the league in rebounding last year. Even though Anthony Davis. Say it again.
He came 7th last year.
In rebounding?
No, in MVP votes.
He was 7th.
So he was top 10 in
He was
MVP
above
votes.
De'Aaron Fox. He came 7th.
Okay, so what are we talking about?
That's why I asked you. I know you gonna keep it real, Mars. I know you gonna keep it real.
MVP caliber last year.
I'm not saying he's 7th right now, Mars.
That's why I asked you, Mars, because I know you gonna keep it real.
Mars, do you think? Okay, so Mars, do you think he's 7th in MVP voting right now this year?
Mm-hmm.
He might be 4th.
No, I'm asking Mars.
In the top 5. Okay,
keep it real.
So he finished in the top 10.
No, I'm asking. No, Mars.
I sent you something.
You need to let people finish what they're saying. I promise you that your question will get answered, but you wait for the first full word. Like, let me answer the question. But as I was saying, if I were doing an MVP ballot down 10 names, Sabonis would probably be in the top 10.
I want to choke this boy, man. Hey, I swear to God.
But if I agreed with you, be like, oh, that's why I got my tag team.
Yeah. But
of the 10 guys, all right. So of the 10 guys, so who we talking about? So
I'd say no order. Tatum.
The MVP shit don't even matter, Mars. We win in the West. The MVP shit don't even matter. We win in the West.
I would still like to answer the MVP question. I think it's interesting.
Go ahead, Mars. Go
ahead. Tatum, Embiid.
1, 2.
Giannis.
3. Luka,
Shai. Let me answer.
Okay, Shai 4.
Shai, Jokic
5.
De'Aaron
6.
LeBron
7.
Luka. If I haven't said Luka already. 8.
I think you said Luka already.
No, he ain't say Luka, nigga. Shut up.
KD, and Sabonis.
Sabonis. Hold on. You put Sabonis over Shai?
I said Shai.
Yeah, he said Shai already.
No, you said KD, right?
I said both.
He said KD.
Did you say Fox?
Yeah.
Did you also say hold on?
Yo, that's his list. That's his list.
I said every name I think is worth
saying what he said. Why you trying to change his mind?
I can check his list, nigga. It's Christmas.
Why you trying to change his mind?
Yeah, but carry on.
I can check his list. I gotta make sure the gifts is right, nigga. Hold on. So you said Tatum 1, Embiid 2, Giannis 3, Jokic 4.
No, in no particular order, by the way.
Yeah,
no
but
order.
these are the names I said.
Luka 5. Luka 5. Shai 6.
Yep.
Also, Fox 7.
Yep.
Also, Giannis 8.
You already said Giannis.
Embiid 8.
You already said Embiid.
I ain't saying Embiid.
You did. You went through the East first. You said Tatum, Embiid, Giannis, Jokic, Shai, Luka, Fox 7. I said KD,
Luka
8.
Fox, KD,
LeBron,
LeBron
9.
Hold
Sabonis, 10.
on. Wait right there. Wait right there.
Curry is not in this conversation. Curry is not.
Ron, why are you trying so hard to discredit the
Ron,
ticket?
hold on, Ron. See now, Ron. Now this is where you got to make a decision, nigga. Is it Ron? Is he over Haliburton, nigga? The greatest playmaker.
Yes. I clearly didn't say his name. Yeah. Ron didn't make the list.
This is Mars's list.
Yeah, it's my list. Why not?
Ticket, I refuse to tamper with Mars' list, but maybe you can ask me tomorrow or Wednesday, and I'll give you my list.
Boy. Hey, Ron, man, y'all boys crazy as hell, man. Y'all do all this glazing for these niggas.
Run about Haliburton.
And now you want to sit your ass down like a puppy and don't say nothing, nigga. What the hell wrong with you?
I made my list when Sabonis was in the top 10. That's
so. Hey, hold on. But hold on. So you have him over Haliburton right now, Sabonis?
Yeah.
What type of question is that? How's that even a question?
Okay.
See, this is the thing. I don't talk in a Haliburton discussion. I don't think he's as good as Domo and Ron think he is. I don't think that.
And I love Tyrese. I love Tyrese, but
I think he's better than Maxey, but I don't think he's as good as they think he is, which is no knock on him. I think he's a great player. But yes, I would have to
get into that.
MVP.
So we said, hold on. So we said, so he did say Shai. He did say Shai, and also he said, chill. Who was the last one we said that was out there? That was an MVP and the MVP.
You trying to derail the conversation? We still ain't got to talk about how De'Aaron Fox went to Dallas and took care of business last night. We ain't even talk about De'Aaron Fox going down to Dallas taking care of business. All this Luka hoorah, this and that. I told y'all about De'Aaron Fox compared to Luka. What did y'all try to tell me? And what happened last night? Keep talking that Luka shit. De'Aaron Fox ain't scared of Luka Doncic. That's what does 34-7 look like. 34-7. What did that look like in Dallas?
In Luka's defense,
get that fucking Luka shit out of here.
In Luka's defense, they did have to see Giannis.
In Luka's defense.
Is he over Ant-Man?
Yes.
Today?
Yes.
Yeah. Is Sabonis over Ant-Man, Bars?
I don't know about that.
Did I say Anthony Edwards?
Yeah, I know it was 30-7. I'm talking about
he
had 30
No, because they're top of the conference. I went down the conference. I saw the Timberwolves, and didn't say anyone on the Minnesota Timberwolves.
In Luka's defense,
everybody quiet. Everybody quiet. When
nobody's quiet. Nobody's quiet.
When De'Aaron Fox, everybody quiet. Y'all don't want to give him no credit. When Luka do some shit, it's like, oh my God, look at this, look at that. The boy been a professional since he was 16. He this, he that. But when De'Aaron Fox go in there and get the spank in that ass, don't nobody want to talk about it. Don't nobody, because we can't discredit our baby Luka. You know what I'm saying? This Laker media cartel will not allow players' choice to big up the king. And I understand it.
We talk about De'Aaron Fox all the time.
I understand it. Get that Luka Doncic shit out of here. I told y'all De'Aaron Fox was a top. I said De'Aaron Fox was a top 5 MVP candidate. And all y'all did was try to compare him to Luka Doncic. Luka got to do this. Luka got to do that. I don't give a damn about what Luka got to do. De'Aaron Fox went in there and beat that ass. I don't want to hear that Luka Doncic shit no more. No more.
I just want to say Ox is absolutely right. There are definitely niggas who, no matter what De'Aaron does, won't talk about him. But when Luka does anything, he's the topic of conversation, especially when it's positive. I know because I'm niggas. Sorry. I'm not gonna be. Can't even lie to you. I'm not even gonna lie to you like that, gang. I'm niggas, and
you're part of
I promise you, I'm gonna try to talk about De'Aaron more, but I'm not gonna not talk about Luka.
Are you a part of that crew? That's fair.
Damo actually sent me something on the side, and I think this might quiet some people, or it might turn some people up. But it is what it is. This is the current MVP list.
Real quick, this was on. This is and it says down there as of the 17th. And I went on NBA.com. Wait. It's 20th today. And I'm trying to see if there's like an updated version as of
I think it comes out every Tuesday, if I'm not mistaken.
So LeBron's not on this list?
Well, it was based on before the weekend, so
that has to be based on before the weekend because LeBron.
Well, Sabonis went crazy too, so I'd assume they
2 days ago, one game. 2 days ago.
Well, LeBron, hold on. Well, the way what LeBron just did last night, chill. I mean,
2 days ago, it ain't like it was 2 weeks ago.
Even with
reasonably, I'd assume Sabonis and LeBron would both go up.
Should LeBron be on the list, chill?
I'm looking at who he going up. Who he going at?
Tyrese Maxey.
I'm gonna say I would think Tyrese Maxey fell.
Come on, chill. Let's
I
cut
would
this out.
think-
Chill. You got
The
Maxey over
MVP,
LeBron James right now.
lab, you
Chill.
can
Come on,
get
bro. Cut it
Anthony
out, bro.
Edwards, Tyrese Haliburton, and Maxey up.
Wait.
Y'all got Bam over
That's
LeBron right
crazy
now.
on
Man, what's wrong with these
on
people?
3
Well,
days.
this is the NBA.com.
Whoa,
Beyond the NBA.
hold on. This
Beyond
was 2 days ago. Let me make sure I'm clear. This was 2 days ago, and the Miami Heat have won 7 before they lost to the Bulls, who they should have beat. They was up 22-1. They won 7 straight. Bam averaging 24 and 11.
Bam should be there. Bam should be there.
Bam should
I'm not gonna lie, there's some
He's
big
over
names
KD
that aren't on
LeBron,
this
right?
list. There's a
He's
lot of
over
MVP
KD and LeBron
like
right now in your mind, right, Chill?
How was KD not on this list?
And Miami is in 3rd place in the
No,
Eastern
I'm
Conference.
saying, but how is KD and LeBron not on this list, Chill?
Yeah, I'm not. That's because you can only have 10, and there's a lot of people.
Yeah, no, I'm saying, no,
KD
I'm
should be on there, though.
If you look at
I
this
agree.
list,
I'd have KD on there for sure.
if you look at this list ticket, so again, we're talking about
Haliburton goes off
2 days ago. 2 days ago, the Denver Nuggets, where were they? I think they was at the top of the Western Conference. Dallas, I think they 3rd in the Western Conference 2 days ago. Philly is 3rd in the Western Conference. Boston at the top of the Eastern Conference. Oklahoma City, a legit playoff contender. Minnesota at the top of the Western Conference. Indiana, a top 5 seed. Philadelphia at the top of the Western Conference.
How is Giannis not on this list, Chill Town?
Miami at the top of the Western Conference.
So Chill, hold on, Chill. Let's do this real quick. How was put that back up, Ron? Now, first of all, they wrong with Jokic up there because Jokic getting exposed without Jamal Murray, but don't nobody want to talk about that except for me.
No,
so
he
shouldn't
not.
be number. He shouldn't
no,
be number. They lost
is
again.
Not.
They lost again, nigga.
No,
so
he is not getting exposed.
Once again, hold on.
Jamal
Once
Murray.
again, hold on. Once again, KD should be on the list. LeBron should be on the list, and Giannis should be on the list. The jabronis that should be off is Tyrese Haliburton, DeMontis Sabonis, and Bamalam Adebayo. And Tyrese Maxey. Those 3 guys should be on the list. Haliburton, Maxey, and Sabonis. And LeBron, KD, and Giannis should be on this list. You're not going to tell me Giannis
I no longer
is
take
one of
you
the top
serious
teams
at
in
all.
the
Bro. Now I know you
Giannis
just
is
trolling.
30,
You just come up here to troll. I thought you were serious
Giannis is
about
30
this
and 10
shit,
on
bro.
58% from the field, and he ain't in the top 10 in NBA vote.
Hey, ticket spitting right now. All of a sudden, hey, we all talked about our weekend propagandas. All of a sudden, hey, things are looking a little different in Milwaukee. And the Midwest is all of a sudden shaping up differently. I'm gonna just give y'all the last 5 games. 54 and 12. 35, 10 and 7.
Come on, man.
35 and 11.
Why is
40 and 15.
Jokic should fall down.
Are these Giannis numbers?
These are Giannis numbers.
Okay, I'm about to say, I know this ain't dang.
Jokic should fall down.
Why is Giannis not on this list? That's a good ass question.
Because they started off kind of slow, and everybody wanted to hate on Milwaukee. Everybody was acting like, oh, Dame and Giannis ain't gonna mesh. This and that.
That's crazy.
2 days ago.
Was it nobody hating on Milwaukee? Everybody.
A lot of Milwaukee hate. It's been a lot of Milwaukee hate.
I've been hating on Dame. I have not been hating on Milwaukee. I still want to see Milwaukee be great. I just don't trust their point guard. That's neither here nor there. But I ain't gonna lie, Giannis has been, ever since he stopped playing the Anthony Davis role, he's been playing like himself and been being great. I think Giannis needs to realize this is not Dame's team, and Dame needs to get in the fitting.
Giannis is 30 and 10 on all-time great percentage. He is about to break the record that he broke last year. Last year, Giannis was the only player in NBA history outside of Wilt Chamberlain to average 30 and shoot over 50% from the field. Giannis is at 58% from the field, if I'm not believing, or more, averaging over 30 a game with 10 rebounds and one of the top teams in the NBA. And this nigga ain't on the list. They got niggas like Tyrese Maxey.
Nah, ticket. Giannis whack on offense.
Man, come on.
Hey, since Jokic turned up, all of a sudden Giannis is just trash. We don't respect Giannis's game anymore. He's a rim running merchant.
He ain't on the list, Ron. That should let you know something. They ain't got him on the list.
I'm just you a rim running merchant. Is
that what
LeBron
you said, bro?
That's what they act like. No, that's chill. That's what they act like. They act. Hey, you heard what Damo said? A running dunk chump.
The Lakers will be a lottery team right now. The Lakers will be a lottery team right now. The Lakers will be a lottery team without LeBron. How's LeBron not on the list? The Lakers will be a lottery team right now without LeBron James. LeBron James literally has won damn near every game except for one of the Lakers.
Can we just look at the MVP ladder when it comes out again tomorrow, and then we can talk about
I didn't know when it came out because this was on Thursday.
So if it comes out again tomorrow, can we just look at the updated one? Because
it'll be coming out soon.
I'm just saying that LeBron should have been on there.
I think it'll be Thursday, right?
Yeah, he probably should have, but hey, it's not my list. I put LeBron on my list, so
KD too. I would have KD up there too. I'm not
Dale.
Dale, go ahead, Dale. You back? Go ahead.
What? I don't. I'm back to
No,
listen.
okay, before you left, you was on your knees talking about KD again.
Oh my God!
Let's get to it, homie. Let's get to it. Hey, I want all the smoke. So again, you lied on me, and you said I said something about you said that I was talking about Cam Thomas. Only thing I said about Cam Thomas is I thought he was the best scorer in the game today. When I was talking,
wait. What is lying about KD? That's talking about him. That's what I said.
I was talking about KD. I was asking, should we take into effect that when KD, even though he's doing this right now in the regular season, which is great, we've seen him do it before, that when he went to the playoffs the last few years, he got locked up in the series against.
Can I ask you a question? Pause right there. Why are you taking it into effect if we're just talking about right now? What's the reason for that, for him and not for Cam Thomas? Why could Cam Thomas get all the glory for the regular season for what he's doing, but for Kevin Durant, you have to go to a negative time in his career to justify what he's doing right now? That's all I'm asking.
Because I ain't seen a nigga do nothing without. I ain't seen him win nothing without Steph Curry. That's why.
What does it have to do with what? Like, does
because
that even?
Because to me, all it is. Hold on. To me, all it is a bunch.
So
of
wait. So you glorify a young cat that got the freedom to go.
He's young cat.
Hold on, that got the freedom to go and score and call him at the moment the best scorer in the NBA. You glorify that all in all, but a person that's been consistently doing what Cam Thomas is doing right now, because he won a championship with another Hall of Famer, another player, another team
with 3 Hall of Famers.
With 3 Hall of Famers.
Get it right.
What he's doing now, because of that move, you can't give him no credit. That's what I'm hearing.
I didn't say I can't get no credit. I'm just saying, how valuable is it when your percentage has dropped that much in the postseason the last few years? So I'm saying, yes, we're seeing, okay, KD's balling during the regular season, but I'm saying, and you know this, Dale, because you play ball. Once you get to the playoffs in the 7-game series, what they gonna do?
Pause. Okay, another thing. Are you a Kobe Bryant fan?
You already know. But Kobe elevated his level in the playoffs.
Okay, wait, perfect. Kobe is my second GOAT. I've said this on this show before. Can somebody read me Kobe Bryant's career stats, numbers, field goal, threes, free throws, percentage-wise? Because the thing is with Kevin Durant, his dippage happens in the playoffs, and it's detrimental. He's not himself. I've seen that before. But KD just goes back to the stat line of a Kobe Bryant when his numbers.
Did you ever see KD? Did you ever see Kobe fold in those situations like KD did?
You could argue, but you want Kobe's whole prime or his whole career? Even
no. So hold on, Mars, 1 second, because I can't wait to hear the numbers. He folded against Boston Celtics 100%. 100%.
Goddamn lie.
Wait, he folded against the Celtics.
What do you mean? The same series he let the hold on, when he let oh, you talking about KD? Okay,
I'm talking about KD. Yes, he folded against the Celtics. Played terrible. Me, you guys don't. I blame him for Boston series. I've told him I blame him for the Bucks series. No one does. I don't go that far as Memphis. Yes, Bucks series. He has to close. He went for like 0 for 7, 0 for 6 in the overtime. He was off tired, played the whole game. I blame him and Steve Nash. Last year, I think if he become more aggressive instead of just not wanting to stand in the corner against the Nuggets, it could have been a better series for the Suns. I hold him accountable, whatever the case. But the numbers thing that y'all go by and say, oh, he don't play up to par, shooting 58, 50 and thing in the regular season. Oh, yes, he doesn't. But that don't mean he's playing like shit. I don't think he had a bad playoff series last year.
So
at all.
If you go from shooting 55 in the regular season
to 46
in the playoffs, that's not bad, Dale.
It's bad that he dropped, but 46% is a number of some players. That's Kobe Bryant shot 46.
Wait, hold on, but Kobe Bryant wasn't 6'11". Kobe Bryant wasn't 6'11" and could see over everybody. So his shots were more different.
Listen, time out. I don't use Kevin Durant height in terms of shooting over body.
You have to though.
Hold on, time out, because he's not in the post. He's a shooter. He's not in the post where I'm backing people down, and he's a guard. He's a guard. And
that's another advantage then. He see over everybody. Don't you think if Mike and Kobe could see over everybody, their percentages would have been higher?
No.
Man, this dude.
No, I don't.
But isn't that what makes KD so great, that he's that skilled at that height?
Yeah, exactly. No, I do not.
How are we taking away from him?
I'm not saying, hold on. I'm saying to Dale. This is all I was saying to y'all. When everybody was praising KD's percentages this late in his career during the regular season, I'm saying, should we equivalate that as what, or should we count in the drop that we see in the playoffs? Because Dale knows. Hold on, Dale knows this. Hold on, Dale knows this. the defense that they playing in the regular season now ain't it real
perfect.
defense
Stop
no more.
there. Okay, if we know that, why are you calling Cam the best scorer if you know it's different defense?
Because he's the best scorer in this league that I'm seeing right now, based off what I'm seeing. I ain't just saying percentages. I'm talking about.
But
I'm
why?
talking about his ability to get
my
the bucket.
thing is, you can't knock someone for regular season and saying the defense, but glorify someone in the same regular season without putting those.
No, I'm saying in this
context.
era. Hold on. I'm saying in this era, them niggas was talking about KD all time with his percentages.
I'm talking about we're having a conversation in present of today. The thing with Kevin Durant and it's a stain on his name, him going to the Warriors. But what's happening now with the Warriors and the Klay Thompson playing bad, the Draymond doing what Draymond's doing? It's like, damn, how good was that Warriors team, right? Like, let me ask you a question.
What?
Oh, time out. Wait, listen to me. Let me ask you a question. If Kevin Durant goes back to the Warriors right now, do you think they're the favorite?
No.
Who's in front of them to you?
The Nuggets.
Perfect. So if he goes back, okay, perfect.
I just needed you
to say one.
Older.
No, okay, right, because Draymond and Klay is older. So if he goes back to the Warriors right now and they win the chip, do you give him credit or no because he's next to Steph?
No, hold on. Again, you still got that chip in Steph Curry, but he would get more credit. Hold on. He would get more credit now than he did back then when them niggas was in their prime.
Okay, let me ask you a question again. So why is not justified when anybody say this about a player coming from another player in the NBA? If people bring it up, we talk about it. But why when Draymond Green go on a huge platform, huge podcast, and said, if we did not have Kevin Durant, we would never beat LeBron James?
That's because he's on his knees for clutch. That ain't my problem. That's his problem.
So we can't believe that?
No, because hold on. No,
okay,
because hold on. No, because Dale, you still have to play the series. And this is the one thing I say, even though I do think LeBron James had a psychological and mental edge over them after they won that finals, it ain't guaranteed that he was going to beat them every time going forward if they kept the same team. The Warriors won another championship without the nigga, bro.
That's fine. He talked about that as well. Draymond talked about it as well. My thing is with KD.
They went and got a nigga substantially worse than KD and Wiggins. Substantially less than KD.
Okay, and what we're not gonna do is let's not downplay Andrew Wiggins that finals because he played a hell of a finals.
But he was substantially less than KD, bro. They literally went and got a nigga who most people in the league. How do they feel about Wiggins, Chilltown? How was they feeling about Wiggins right before he went to the Warriors? Like,
but he played, but the Wiggins then is not the Wiggins that we're playing right now. Like that's playing right now.
No, I'm saying when they got KD, everybody saw KD as one of the best players in the world. So you're putting one of the best players in the world on top of Curry, on top of Klay, on top of Dre, and the rest of that squad. When everybody saw Wiggins, most people had given up on Wiggins, thought he was soft, and thought his NBA career was headed on a down slide.
All right, whatever. The thing with Kevin Durant now, where it's not, is you can't even debate his name or talk his name or do whatever because it's gonna always go back to his move to the Warrior instead of giving him credit for what he's done. It's gonna always go back there. The stain is always gonna be, oh, he needed Steph, he needed this, he needed that, no. Look at the man game. Yes, he's
created
his percentage.
that, though, Dale. He's the one
who
created
it.
I don't
think he needed that, Dale? Do you think he needed Steph?
He
to win the championship? I 100% think he needed a Steph Curry to win the championship. Like a Steph Curry needed a Kevin Durant. Like a Steph Curry needed a Hall of Fame. Hold on. I'm still going. Like a Steph Curry needed a Hall of Fame and Klay Thompson and Draymond Green. He's not the caliber player of a Kevin Durant, but they're still a Hall of Famer. So we knock KD for going to when every team that has won the championship outside of like 3 in the last 20 to 25 years, the Nuggets last year, we got Pistons, we might got Dallas, but Dallas had Jason Kidd, they had Jason Kidd, they had a Hall of Famers.
Right.
There's nobody really doing it alone.
Man,
the Spurs, Kawhi first chip that we want to glorify, he had 4 Hall of Famers as well.
So
LeBron James
you think
had 4 Hall of Famers
in the grand scheme of things, you don't think KD could win a chip without Steph Curry?
I think another thing. I don't like bringing up the injuries, but I think that Brooklyn Nets year when they went up 2-0, when KD lost in Game 7, I think James Harden healthy and Kyrie healthy. I think they win that championship that year, 100%, clean cut, clear it.
And if he would have won it, it's damned if you do, it's damned if you don't. Because if they would have won it, he would have ended up here.
And if he would have won it, it would have been like you needed Kyrie and you needed James.
He would have definitely.
I think they would have won it if One of them was healthy. If
James could have moved, exactly. So yes, it happened. Did he need Steph 100%? But we don't ever sit here and say Steph Curry has 2 chips. We said he has 4. We don't discredit. We don't say he has 2. He has 4. He's on the level of top 10, or people say the greatest point guard because they count his 4 rings, not because they count him for 2 without KD. They count his 4. So give that man his 2 rings because he went there and he did what he had to do.
He don't. It's hard for people to give him that deal because based off what he did, bro. That's all I'm saying, bro. I ain't saying KD ain't a great scorer. I believe you. I do think he's a great scorer. I'm just saying that, and Chilltown know this, and so do Ron and Mars and all y'all. Bob, y'all do too. When you get to the playoffs, teams lock in. It's different type of defenses. Cats is playing more intense defense. And so when we see your numbers during the regular season, when we see your numbers, and see, this is why I always look at the all-time great guys. I look at the Kareems. I look at the Shaqs. I look at the Jordans, all these dudes. Them dudes elevated their games in the postseason when the defenses got ratcheted up. KD didn't do that in these last few years. He hadn't done that. And for most years, KD's percentage went down slightly when you got in the playoffs. Only 1 year I can remember his percentage kind of stayed the same. That was that first year they went to the finals, when he shot 50% from the field and averaged 30. But outside of that, most years, his percentages dropped. If you look at the other greats, their percentages pretty much either stayed the same, their averages got better, their numbers went higher in the playoffs. That's why Shaq always said in the playoffs, the superstars raised their level and increased their performance. Yeah. You saw what Shaq did. If Shaq was averaging 28 in the regular season, come in those big series in the playoffs, that nigga gonna put up 35, 36. I was like, this nigga out here putting up 36 and 15 in the finals. So I'm on great percentages. So I'm just saying, bro, you can't give. I'm saying I don't put KD in them same light as them guys, man. At least with LeBron James, when you seen LeBron, whatever he did in the regular season, LeBron was doing that same shit in the playoffs. Now sometimes he got to the finals and you seen his percentages dip a little bit. Cool, I understand that. You know what I'm saying? Hey, if you want to cook him for that, you can cook him for that. But I'm just saying, with KD to me is more glaring, bro. And the fact that Steph Curry went and got another Negro that was lesser than KD and still won a chip in a year they wasn't picked to win the chip, because wasn't Boston picked to win that chip that year, Chilltown? Wasn't Boston picked to win the finals?
I think it was Milwaukee picked to win.
No. When they went to the finals,
Golden State was the underdog in that series. Yes,
right. And Curry and them still won, and they won because of him, because of what he did in the finals. Man, come on, bro. I just want to see KD do that once. That's all.
All right, fellas, we got super chats. Let's go ahead and do the damn thing. Right from the top, Donovan Samuels gifted 20 Players Choice membership. So we got to shout out the man, Donovan. Appreciate you.
I got one of them, so thank you, Donovan.
Did you really?
Hold on, yeah, Mars told you that? Mars told you that, shot shooter? Mars told you that shit too? Huh, shot shooter? I guarantee you Mars told you that shit, right?
Huh?
Clown ass nigga in the comment section talking about some, yeah, man, Wilt dropped in the playoffs his percentage, nigga. Yeah, nigga, Mars told you that, nigga.
And Wilt didn't start winning, shot spotter. He didn't start winning until he started passing more.
That's facts.
So you're just looking at buckets. The reason why he started winning because he started passing more.
Man, y'all do.
That's why they won the NBA championship.
Most players' efficiency drops in the playoffs. Most of them.
Right. It's most elite players, because you're playing against better defenses. You're playing against better players. That's the way that works.
Hold on, Mars. Did Magic drop in the playoffs? Did Mike drop? Did Kareem drop? Did Shaq drop?
Shaq definitely dropped. I could look at Magic. Shaq led the league in field goal percentage 10 times. He led the playoff in field goal percentage once.
That's what you saying. I'm talking about production. Okay, that's what you say. Okay, I got you.
Well, KD's like 4th all time in playoff points per game.
Okay,
he might be 3rd.
I got you.
I think it's Jerry West. I think Elgin Baylor, Jerry West, KD, and maybe James.
We also, but Chilltown, this is one thing I think that we got to put in context. This is the one thing you got to put in context, Chill, and everybody got to said this.
Mm-hmm.
When we say that KD is this and he's that, you also got to look at all the old school guys that wasn't playing that many playoff games they're playing now. So they didn't have that advantage of playing. Some of these niggas was playing like 1-2 series, you in the finals, 1 series, you in the finals, and that's it. These niggas is playing 3 series and then the finals some years. So they're getting to play a whole lot more games. They're getting a whole lot more of a size in order to build up these numbers. Some of those other players didn't. There was times where the first round was only what, the best of 5 games round. It was you 3 games, you out
up until 03.
Well, yeah, so I think you got to take that into consideration too.
All right,
KD's 4th in playoff points per game all time, and Luka's number 2, which is a small sample size. So. He's really
BD
bad.
Productions came through with the super chat and said, "We need Chill to do live commentary of games. That will be fire."
I did it. What you call it? Over the weekend, I was doing the I was watching the. I think it was the Celtics game I was watching, and I was on my YouTube.
They in
live.
trouble too, Chill. We need to get to them later on whenever Ron got time. They suspect too.
Chill, where can they see you doing a live commentary of games at? Where can we catch you?
I go live on Chilltown Hoops every other day. That's where you can find me at. I ain't hard to find right here on YouTube. You got to do is hit the subscribe button and you'll get alerts. And that's where you'll find me at.
If you haven't subscribed to any of these guys' channels, go do that. Subscribe to everybody. Let's Keep It a Buck, Mars Talk Sports, Big Ox Media, Ticket TV, Chilltown Hoops. Y'all tap in. Jay Rimrick with a super chat said, since Wemby doesn't have all that scoring around him, shouldn't he be doing more than Chet?
No, you dummy. And here's the reason why, you damn fool, because he's getting more attention on defense, dummy. So when you get more attention on defense, it's harder.
I don't you guys understand that. When you play with better players, I don't understand why you guys don't understand that. When you play with better players, you get better
opportunities. Thank you.
But you also get less.
No, you don't.
Yes.
KD is a prime example of that when he played with the Warriors. He was getting
his points per game went down.
No, that's not the point I'm making.
I agree. Your efficiency goes up. Your points per game go down because you get less shots.
The point I'm making, Mars, is that same shots he was getting in Oklahoma City, he was getting those same shots with the Golden State Warriors, only except he didn't have 2 and 3 guys hanging on him. He only got one guy hanging on him.
Well, then they're not the same shots. Different
shots. They are the same shots. I just got 2 guys on me. I got 3 guys on me.
That makes the shot different.
Right, because I got 3 guys on me.
Chet gets better looks. Wemby gets more looks. That's what I'm saying, and I think you agree with that.
Chet say that one more time.
Chet gets better looks. Wemby gets more looks.
Quality over quantity. 100%.
Chet gets better opportunities to score, but because he has a top 10 scorer in the league next to him, he gets less opportunities to score. Yeah, that's all it is.
Just because I'm taking more shots does not mean I'm getting better looks. No. I'm just taking
I agree. Too, nigga. Chet gets better looks, but Wemby has more opportunities.
Nigga, that ain't my girl, nigga.
I want her. She look tasty, but I'm gonna take her. I'm taking her.
Oh, well, I can't tell you how she tastes, but I don't know about that.
Friday. Make sure you bring her to Black Friday on the 24th. I don't care what time we going on, Ron. Make sure you bring her with me because she's gonna be the prize. When I beat you, I'm taking her with me, dog.
Hey, you know what though, tickets you need to come touch down for the Christmas special, the Champagne Room Christmas special about to go crazy. You should be there.
You will be popping bubbly.
So I could be there?
Nah, hell nah.
See, chill. I thought this was my man. You see,
I be rocking with you, real talk on the low. I be seeing you in your little midnight, escapades and stuff. I watch with you, my G. You know,
we trying to get it in.
You got a couple cuties over there. I see how you moving.
Hey, we just getting started. I'm serious, though. You might want to come touch down for that Christmas
champagne
special.
And orange juice, boy. This boy is a fool.
Hey, I'm gonna have champagne, pineapple juice, and some more things. That's why he said I can't.
That's why you can't come.
But my man Teddy Hart sent through a super chat. He said, "I think for the purpose of Rookie of the Year, having a less talented team is a benefit because there's ample room to rack up stats with no expectations to win. Chet having similar production as Wemby while being a lower option is more difficult."
Chet having similar production as Wemby while being a lower option is more difficult. No, it's
what is Wemby averaging this year?
19 and 9.
19 and 9 with.
And what is Chet averaging?
17 and 8 with 2 blocks.
Wemby had 8 blocks the other day, bro.
By the way, and 2 of them was at the long ball line.
That's crazy.
By the way, since we on that subject, yeah,
bro, that's crazy. Bro.
And the reason why a lot of those guys that won the Rookie of the Year because and didn't make the playoffs because the team was bad, so they didn't expect them to win. I mean, they didn't expect those teams to win or go to the playoffs. So it was just what this dude's performance was.
Teddy Hart sent another one that said, continued. Yeah, when you play with better players, you get better looks, but y'all don't. But y'all look down on people who only get good numbers on bad teams, especially Respectfully, explain how that's not a contradiction.
They didn't look down on LeBron. LeBron was on a bad team when he came in the league.
He's talking about the people who say, well, Bradley Beal hasn't done anything on a good team. He only puts up numbers on bad teams. But then here you are saying, well, Wemby's on a bad team, so his numbers are more impressive than Chet's.
Well, those two things don't work, Mars, because number one, Wemby's a rookie. Number two, Bradley Beal was actually putting up good numbers on a good team when he was with John Wall. So I don't think when you got a guy like Wemby coming into the game on a terrible team, of course he's going to be showcased. Somebody got to lead a bad team in scoring. Somebody got to lead a bad team in rebounding. Somebody got to lead a bad team in assists. Especially if you're a rookie, it happens.
Keeping it lit. Boy, don't miss. Said, Ticket, you contradicted yourself against Sage when you used points per game for Shaq being better than Tim in year 13, but you said Tim was under Greg's system and that he wasn't able to score 22 points per game.
No, I said, nigga, Tim was washed up, you dumb son of a snitch. I said he was washed up at that time and couldn't do it no more like he did it. Tim Duncan's prime.
You contradicted yourself pretty bad.
Everybody talk about Tim. Yeah, everybody talk about Tim Prime. Tim Prime got saved. The rest of his career got saved because of niggas like Kawhi that came in. Because of Tony and those other guys that was taking over late in his career, and fucking Manu Ginobili, who should have been Finals MVP one of those years, but them niggas got mad at me when I said that shit. You understand what I'm saying?
What happened? No. What happened was y'all started talking about longevity for Shaq and Tim Duncan, and Sage was trying to point out Tim Duncan's longevity was far succeeding Shaq's, and you were like really ignoring clear evidence and context, and that's one of the times you contradicted yourself.
No, I didn't.
In terms of the drop off for Shaq compared to the drop off for Tim Duncan, at least
Shaq probably played about 4 years where he probably shouldn't have. Like, it would have been better if he was.
That's a part of the drop off. That's part of the
drop off. But Shaq for 14 years was one of the 10 best players in the world.
Thank you. So he got cooked, nigga. And if you look at Tim Duncan after year,
it was a certain point in y'all argument which I had no parts in because y'all were going all over the place. It was a certain part in y'all argument when y'all started arguing about Shaq and Tim Duncan post a certain point of time in their career, and you were ignoring clear context about what made Tim Duncan a Shaq. Probably, I don't know. It was kind of bad, but for the most part, you were thinking about.
Chill.
I heard Ticket said AI was bad in Shaq.
Hey, you know I'm a bad mofo. Chill. You know I'm a bad mofo when I be going on these other niggas' channel cooking their ass. Chill. They hate that shit. Chill. I went over there and cooked that nigga on their own channel, bro. Ron, you remember niggas talking that shit? Talking about you could pull up Ticket. Ron, I be going on all these niggas' networks cooking their ass, nigga. Niggas came back. Them niggas get mad at me over here every day, nigga. Nigga, I be over here cooking with these niggas every day. Them niggas be inviting me to all these different platforms. I'm gonna cook them niggas anywhere, nigga. And if any of y'all want smoke with anybody on this platform, they'll cook you too. I put my money on that shit, nigga. I love coming here to bed.
I will not cook you. I will not cook you.
Ticket, I routinely watch you pull up with bowls of ramen noodles talking about their Michelin meals, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
Shut your ass up, Damo. Damo, you can get it too. Damo, hey, real talk. Hey, Damo.
Ticket, you be out here making prison meals talking about you out here Chef Ramsay. And right, I respect it. I respect the confidence. I'm not gonna lie. Okay. Guys like Dylan, hey man, I ain't gonna hold you. I really think you're like the Dylan Brooks of this YouTube basketball sphere.
I'm not Dylan Brooks.
Because guys like you're really effective. But the talk that you give, like you talk yourself so good, that you gotta exceed. You gotta exceed.
Here's why I'm not Dylan Brooks.
I low-key had to replicate that with Lamar. I had to replicate that. I had to replicate that with Lamont. I had to talk up such a good game that I had to
do numbers.
I actually do numbers, nigga. What's them numbers? What are you talking about? Period. He's playing great. Is he not having a career year right now?
No. I'm saying I'm putting up major numbers, nigga.
I know you are. No one talking about
Dylan Brooks 14 points a game, please.
That I'm putting up 30. If that nigga putting up 40.
Can y'all drop in the chat what Ticket's averaging so far this basketball season?
You know they gonna hate.
And who's his player comp?
Ron, you know they gonna hate. Ron, all you gotta do is go over there and look at them numbers, baby. Hey, Ron.
Let's just see what Henry says.
Hey, Ron. Hey, listen, Ron. Hey, Ron.
Henry, the only one that's gonna keep it real.
I can make a backup channel today, and I'm doing numbers that some of these dudes got on their main channels. Easy work. A caveman can do it, baby. And I ain't got to pay for no views. I ain't got to pay for no subs. I ain't got to do none of that stuff. You know what I'm saying? Mine is all natural, baby. I'm not running around here like Jalen Carter. I'm not running around here like Jalen Carter.
Chamberlain, yeah.
Jalen Carter is on creatine, nigga. I'm on that real shit. I'm on milk and cook.
Hey, that's my tag team partner, bro.
Who, Jalen Carter?
Yeah, we about to go run some FYF cast.
Well, hope that nigga don't have to get a drug test then.
What's gonna happen on Saturday? And we definitely got to get the tools going.
So you know, I got back-to-back heavy days. You know what I'm saying? I gotta deal with Ticket on Black Friday. Then the next day, me and Jalen about to go to FYF and do a 2-on-2. Where in the topic is actually crazy. Lamar actually did his thing putting that together. So we have to choose each pair has to choose a team that didn't make the playoffs last year. One of us has to be the GM. One of us has to be the coach. and we got to explain the moves we will make as a GM, and then I got to explain them, or one of us got to explain the moves they will make as the coach, and how that will take that team from where they were last year to a playoff contender this next year. And so, you know what I'm saying, we get 3 3-minute rounds, and we split up the time how we see fit. It's gonna be pretty cool. I wanted Sturdy in SB, but Sturdy was ducking me, so he got somebody to fill him in. You know, Sturdy been ducking me.
Hey, Chill Town, and I seen you over on TikTok, nigga. I'm coming for you too, nigga. I seen you the king of TikTok. They told me you the king of TikTok, right, nigga? I seen you on there the other day. I'm coming for your ass too on TikTok, nigga. Watch it.
You ain't gotta come for me. I'm right here.
Watch it come up, nigga. I heard you almost touching a milli over there at TikTok, nigga. That's all right. I'm coming for you too over there, nigga. I'm coming for you too over there.
What you gotta come for me on there? I'm sitting right here, right now.
I see you doing numbers on TikTok, dog. Hey, look, Chill be acting like he all extra professional and shit on TikTok. Yeah, this is Chill Town from Chill Town Hoops.
Oh, get that.
Hey, everybody, if y'all don't go see Chill on TikTok, y'all need to go check out Chill and Mars.
For real, Chill be up there doing his dances and stuff like that. Y'all go check him out. Check him out.
Mars, you on TikTok
too? Mars, I'm gonna come get your ass too.
I have a TikTok account, but I
heard they ran you off.
I haven't made a TikTok in like over a month.
That's what I heard.
I don't care.
No way. I'm finna go over there and clean out everything Chill got over there. I seen Chill over there doing work. Okay, cool. Let's get it.
I be seeing Chill's TikToks though on my burner account. I be seeing that. Sometimes I comment too.
Oh, you got the burner?
1000%.
Nigga KD Jr.
All right, y'all. CMX Halo said, "Yo, Ticket, how is this hypocrite Damo ever criticize Westbrook if he stay consistent with his logic on AD not being a better scorer based on his college NBA predictions? Westbrook was supposed to be a defender."
That's a great cut. Go ahead, Damo.
No, it's not. It's a great. What is he even asking me? What?
He's saying if you're saying AD shouldn't be expected to be this dominant, consistent scorer because coming into the league, that wasn't what was expected of him, then you should keep the same energy for Westbrook, who no one expected.
I do keep the same energy. I do keep the same energy for Westbrook. I don't think he's as great as other people say. Therefore, I criticize him as such. Every time AD plays bad or is inconsistent, I routinely bring up the fact that he's not that guy on off. He's not that guy, so I shouldn't hold him to that standard. Now, because I don't hold him to that standard, and I actually like AD, I don't rap on him as much. But with Westbrook, I know Westbrook isn't the guy that y'all think he is. I routinely say it, even though I'm wearing a nigga jersey. Shout out Westbrook. But I'm being honest with you, like that.
Damo, you a sick puppy, nigga.
All right, super chats from Macho Man 124. He said, "Hey, shout out to Let's Keep It a Buck for the debate on playback. One question: when is Let's Keep It a Buck coming to PC?
Please bring them boys over here, please."
Damo, do you have intel?
I'm not gonna lie. The only one I could really see coming over here is like Omar. I think Souls will come back. I think Omar and Souls will come. Sage don't want to come on.
Yeah, he don't want to get cooked.
I don't think he wants to come on and do the debating thing. Sage ain't a debater.
Yeah, after he got cooked, he don't want no more Chill. After what I did to that boy Chill, you might not ever see him on these streets no more. He might. I don't know what he gonna do.
I don't think everyone likes to just argue basketball.
Nah, I ain't gonna argue basketball. No, Mars. This is why he deserved to get cooked. The Negro came and pulled up a PC video talking shit about our takes. So then, when I had to do what I did,
my takes. But you didn't argue any of his takes though. Like that was the thing. Like you haven't heard any of Sage's takes.
I heard the nigga take. That nigga was talking down. So since he was talking down, I had to go lay him down. Period. I had to go do him Hassan Campbell size, nigga.
I guess.
All right, y'all. MP13 with the super chat and said it's different from having questions when it comes to aspects of Hallie's game, like his half-court offense, compared to the extent where you make it sound like he's just getting cleared by Maxey.
He is cleared by Maxey. Like I said, the nigga got a Lonzo Ball jump shot, man. I can't get
and
off
it goes that. In.
That shit look ugly as hell, nigga.
And it goes in. Who cares? It goes in.
And it's cash too. And it's cash.
I give he's missing. He's hitting his shots. Yeah, he had a bad game. Cool. Everybody has a bad game.
Like Bill. That nigga shoot that shit like Bill Cartwright, nigga.
And it goes in like Ray Allen. It's crazy.
Go ahead, Ron. Only y'all like niggas with broke jump shots. Go ahead.
It's not broken.
But it ain't broke though. That's the
It
problem.
goes in.
It goes in. It ain't broke. It's because Reggie Miller shit was like this, but it was cash.
Chill, cut it
like this with 2 hands.
Yeah, his jump shot was ugly.
You did Reggie a disservice.
His jump shot was ugly.
He wasn't shooting like that though, nigga. He had that shit over his head, man. Come on, bro. No, the nigga with the ugliest jump shot played for Bob's team. That's the nigga Kevin Martin. That nigga shit was horrible.
Shit, I used to go in too though.
That shit used to go in, nigga.
All right, y'all, keeping it lit. I got a super chat from Jay Takashi. Jay said, how did Jimmy Butler become this caliber of player on the Heat? This is some alien stuff to me. Right now, I got to ask Chill, how is he still competing with the best of the best in today's NBA league? Does he improve in years?
Jimmy Butler's game hasn't changed because when you got a basic game like Jimmy Butler and it's effective, until somebody stop it, I'm going to keep doing it. Jimmy Butler doesn't have, prime example would be like KD. The game is a lot more athletic today. It's a lot faster. KD, on the other hand, KD's game is predicated on skill. As long as KD keeps that skill set, he's going to always be able to compete. Jimmy Butler, his skill set is always going to have him in a position to compete. He doesn't blow you away by throwing the ball between his legs a bunch of different times, and he ain't super duper athletic, but he knows how to get to his spots. Jimmy Butler's a smart basketball player, and that's how he still stay relevant for all of these years. And he defends.
And he gets to that free throw line.
He does get to the strike.
That's the truest stuff you ever spoke, Chill. As long as them cats stay in the gym, bro, they're going to be consistent. All they got to do is stay in the gym. Like, once some cats like Jordan, all them dudes, like, really stop going in the gym and working out, that's when they got out of shape. The minute LeBron James get off his regimen, KD and them get off their regimens in the offseason and stop working out and stop dedicating themselves, they too old to get back. So they got to stay in it. That's what makes it so much more impressive. What they doing is that at this age, you have to stay disciplined and have to stay on it. Because if you get off of it, you done. Running around here looking like Oliver Miller. Go ahead, Ron.
Super chat from Winner said, Ticket, talk about the video you made saying the rumor is the Clippers want Russell out. Also, how do y'all feel about the cops finding footage of Kelly Oubre getting hit by the car?
Because he really did get hit by a car. He was on the Ring videotape. They found him on the Ring recorder of his house. All the people saying he was lying. They pulled up the Ring video record from his house when he got hit and went back in the house with a bike. This fool got hit on a bicycle. They hit, first of all, the hell is you doing riding a bicycle in Philly at night? Nigga, come on, bro.
No, he's eccentric.
No lights. Look, that nigga ain't got no light on the bike.
That low ass bike.
Did you see the bike, Chill?
That low ass bike.
Yeah, the nigga had a bicycle with no lights on it in the middle of the night in Philly.
I'm gonna keep it a bean with y'all dudes. He was somewhere where he wasn't supposed to be. That's what.
Nah, Chill. I don't even believe that. His wife and them knew he was out. The nigga came back with a wool hat on. Chill. I think
he looked like one of them cats that like ride bikes and skateboard and stuff like that.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
Chill.
saying? He probably was
out. Yeah, he looks like a vegan. I don't know how to say
Chill.
it.
I'm telling you, Chill, he wasn't doing nothing bad.
Give me vegan vibes.
This fool had a bicycle in the middle of the night with no lights, and somebody hit his ass.
So, but that's what they said. That's what they said. Even in that report, the cops were like, I mean, he just moved here, so he could have told us the wrong street. Like, on top of that, you get hit by a bike. If I get hit by a bike in the city I just got to, I shouldn't know where I got hit. Like, I got hit. That's all you need to know. You know what I'm saying? I got hit by a bike. I don't know where I was at.
I got hit by a car.
I got hit by a car.
I just moved here 2 months ago. I don't know where. I don't know
right. So he might have gave him in the wrong intersection. You know, might have been off by a couple. You know, on the grid might have been off by a block this way, block that way, and then it's not gonna come up because he didn't get hit there. So you know what I mean. But something happened to him. You know.
True. And Chill.
They tried to make it seem like he was hitting him with that Jussie Smollett.
Chill, you got to come off them Celtics too, bro. Them niggas, they almost lost that game last night to the Memphis Grizzlies. Chill.
Chill.
Shit, no, but Chill. Still,
I have yet to hear Adam Silver or David Stern say congratulations, barely NBA champions. I have yet to hear him say that. I have not heard that. And
I'm just gonna say, Chill. Chill. You my brother. I'm just gonna say to you. You need to keep an eye on that, bro.
I will. Absolutely, I will. Jason, there's a reason why Jason Tatum only shot 1 3 last night because he went 1 for 11 a couple of nights ago. So He made it he made a conscious effort to get off the long ball line. I think that.
Wait, Chilltown, you like that? You okay with that? Since he missed 10, you only want him to shoot 1 the next time?
No, I ain't saying that. What I am saying is that what he did the next night, which was last night, of the 13 shots, 6 of them was in the mid range and in the post. That he concentrated on that more. Now, he's going to get back to the long ball line. I just don't want him living on the long ball line, which is what gets him in trouble. That's all that is.
All right, y'all, keeping it pushing. Nicholas Arroyo sent through a super chat and said, no one was slandering Dame like they do now until he went to the Bucks. So many people were excited for him to go to Miami, but now I see people saying he isn't a top 5 guard in the East. Crazy.
Nicholas, just so you know, I work with a dude with shades on. He stay on Dame head. He stay on Dame helmet. Stay on him. Stay on Dame helmet. So let's be clear about that.
You want Dame head?
He stay on Dame helmet. So that is not true, brother. He stayed giving Dame the business. So that is not true.
Double say it's not true.
Would y'all focus?
All right. Okay. All right, my bad, OG. My bad.
Y'all focus, please.
Bro, that's what Damo do, man. Damo stay on top.
Here we go.
Super chat from Nate Richmond said, y'all let Ticket get anything off. He just excused Wemby, then says Chill is making excuses for Tyrese teammates missing shots.
I didn't make no excuse for Wemby. What are you talking about? I said Chet and Wemby are in 2 different situations. Brush your teeth, dog.
I'm used to moving goalposts by now, man. It's actually an art. I respect it.
I heard Russell Westbrook looking for you too.
I bet he is. I got this jersey out of the closet. He don't wear it no more. That's why he's looking for me.
Hey, time out, Dom. If you hate Russ so much, why did you get a Russ jersey?
Because it was the cheapest Lakers jersey I can get. What? Think harder, not smarter, man. Think smarter, not harder. I ain't told you.
This is the cheapest jersey, bro. This is the only dude that'll buy a Russ jersey, go to a Lakers game, and troll Russ at the same damn time, man.
Well, no. All jokes aside, no. I had a sub goal because I'll be streaming on Twitch, and I had a sub goal basically, and one of the goals was if they hit a certain amount, I'll get a jersey. If they hit another amount, I'll get the jersey, and I'll go to the Clippers game. And I ain't gonna lie, if I'm gonna wear a Russ jersey, I might as well make it a Laker jersey. And yeah, but I am going to the Clippers game when they come to town on the 31st, and I have to record it and have to be a Russ fan. So I'm going to see Russ in person. And
that's fire.
Nothing but positive.
Hey,
he might
what's going to trip Russ out is when he see you up there cheering for him. He going to be like, this can't be the.
I'm gonna be the only person. I promise you, I'm gonna be the only. And I'm sitting close enough, so you gonna see me on TV. I'm gonna be that.
Oh, that's crazy.
You gonna see the only Lakers jersey in the middle?
The only guy in a Lakers jersey at a Charlotte Hornets game. I will know.
Just so you know, them tickets only like fucking $14. So,
I could be I ain't gonna lie. I could be a ball boy for like $50 at the Hornets.
$200. You sitting right behind the Laker bench for $200.
Nah. I ain't gonna lie. So they come around my birthday, the Lakers, them the only tickets where those is like going to the Garden.
They not playing with a Laker tickets.
To sit behind a Lakers bench is like 3 bands. I'm like, I don't really want to sit behind a Lakers bench.
That's where they making all their bread in that one game.
Facts.
Hey, Damo, for real. You might not see Russ play because the Clippers might get on that John Wall time like how Houston did, you know.
Hey,
sit Russ down, make sure he don't roll an ankle because we getting them up out of here.
Hey, and then when you hear and all you gonna hear faintly through your TVs or wherever you're watching, I know Tick gonna have it up. You're gonna have 5 TVs on one of them. You faintly gonna hear, "Hey, tell that terrorist to put in my guy Russ," and that's me. I'm gonna be that guy. Y'all gonna hear me pleading for Russ.
I wouldn't.
You start using the word terrorist in the NBA arena.
Oh yeah,
no, that's not that.
Definitely be a problem.
Y'all seen the way Isaiah Stewart was chasing Bron?
I can't wait to Darvin catch Damo.
That's what I'm saying. All right, Damo.
Ron, I can't wait
Damo.
to Darvingham catch Damo. The day he catch Damo, I hope I get that on.
Nah, I want to see if Damo gonna stand on business when he see that lump. When that lump's with that arm distance.
I promise you. The day that there's a malice in the hornet's nest, I will be a part of it. It's no shame.
Damo, you be moving with security, bro.
Moving with security, absolutely.
Yeah. I'm just making sure, Damo. I know you got to move with security, bro.
I'm a secure fellow, man. Come on, man. I believe in all my members. I'm
Damo
on my rights. This left and this right is security, but they got company too.
That's
Bing, bing, bing.
All right, y'all. Teddy Hart with another super chat said, hey, I see Ticket's the center of attention today. Teddy said, Ticket, you sneezed at Tyrese's historic games. So I also need you to sneeze at him having an off night as well. It wasn't the playoffs, so it doesn't count, right?
Nigga, he ain't never been to the playoffs.
That's the point, Ticket.
That's my point. Nigga, we praise the nigga because like I said, once you get glazed like they glaze this nigga, I gotta see something else.
Lee Av Star said, is Cavs win against Denver legit without Murray?
I keep telling people. That's why I'm looking. I'm looking for low chill.
Yes, it was. Yes, it was. Because they didn't have Donovan Mitchell. So
chill. I'm looking for low chill. Wow. Low running his mouth. All this shit about Jokic and this, that, and the third. He don't need Murray. Low. I'm looking for you, dog. What's up, bro? Like, keep the same energy, bro. Jokic out here getting dropped off without Murray. Nigga, keep that energy, bro.
Hayward Jablomi said, Chet Holmgren is a future Hall of Famer, in my opinion.
Well, let's relax.
If he can stay healthy, and
if he stays healthy, I have no doubt he's going to be.
Yeah, if he can stay healthy, if he could give you a decade of good health, yeah, I don't think that's ridiculous to think that. You'll definitely be looking at some All NBA teams, some All League defensive teams, 100%.
T Witt 2 times said, talk about how Ticket went on Let's Keep It a Buck and fried sage. We talked about it. We spoke about it a couple times. Macho Man 124 said, also Sage 3-1 comeback. We didn't talk about this.
They did not talk about that. It was a slight little comeback. Ticket kept going. Put himself in a little corner for a second.
Man, be quiet, man. That man was talking about he was drunk and he quit, man. Come on, bro.
Hey, and that's when you should have had him, but you kept going and you allowed him to get his bearings.
He ain't do nothing. What bearings? Man, we ain't. Go ahead, Ron, because it won't no bearings. That boy,
hey, if I'm lying, I'm flying. Go watch the video, people. Man, y'all tell me what y'all see.
Sage is 100% cheeks. No, go ahead, Ron.
Boy Don't Miss said, can we all agree that Dre has the best highlights?
Absolutely.
Ron, how did you get ball from Boy? Ball? Was that in your mind? Balls was in your mind, or did
all right, so there's no way I'm letting Ticket get that one off. Hey, Winner said no.
That is crazy. That is crazy.
Yeah, so for some reason the PC family tree just keep getting smaller and smaller and smaller. Anybody else? All right, Winner with the super chat said no. They really found the footage. They said it was a silver truck. Also, name your favorite Thanksgiving dish.
That's a crazy compound. Like,
yo, this damn tyrant. Yo, all right, Ron. The union gonna come get you, bro. You being a dictator, bro.
What for reading super chat?
Balls. He the one that said balls.
All right, y'all want to name your favorite Thanksgiving dish, or does anybody have a comment to Kelly getting hit by a silver truck?
I like I don't make turkey for Thanksgiving. I like to make duck. That's one of my favorite dishes for Thanksgiving. I like duck.
Sweet potato pie, casserole, yams, whatever. Don't matter.
Brown rice. Yeah, some
you
brown rice
rock
and
with
green beans.
Bob, you don't rock with the fried chicken and watermelon no more, nigga?
That's it. Matter of fact, I ain't even gonna
hey Bob, I ain't gonna lie. I showed my homies that video when I told you that. The look on your face, dog. They should put that on a short on YouTube, bro. The look on your face was golden, bro. You said, huh? Oh.
Watermelon?
That was crazy.
Mars, favorite Thanksgiving dish?
That was crazy, man.
All right. Okay.
All right. Mars, y'all don't celebrate
Thanksgiving
over there?
What's
it going to do with us?
They be over there in the UK eating all kind of funny stuff, man.
Elaborate.
Yeah, what's a dish, Mars? What's like a famous dish in the UK?
I don't know if Americans know this. The national dish of England is a chicken tikka masala, which is an Indian dish.
He said,
That's how uncultured the English population is. Our national dish.
What is that, Mars?
It's like a tomato-based curry, I believe.
It's fire.
Oh, so y'all don't be eating no crazy stuff like
Oh no. The Caucasian population of the United Kingdom eat some questionable things. But the national dish is
beans and toast.
Beans on toast, fish and chips,
beans on toast
and mash.
Yes, beans on toast. Yes,
Bangers and mash, boy.
Literally.
I love fish and chips too, though.
Fish and chips is solid.
Fish and chips is fire.
I hate.
Oh, you hate them? That's great. That's like one of them.
I just don't like. I don't like batter. So if you put the fish
okay.
I hate it.
Fish and chips.
Yeah,
it wasn't
fish and fries or actual chips. Yeah.
Hey, wasn't Thanksgiving around before the Revolutionary War though? So isn't that technically y'all holiday?
Yeah, but it wasn't on our continent. It was.
So Ron, so when Mars is there for PC weekend, he don't like no soul food, nothing like that.
I've never had American soul food. I've never had American soul food, and I don't eat typically English food because I don't know if you've looked at me. I'm not the typical English person.
But y'all got American restaurants. You don't eat at the American restaurants like McDonald's and stuff, Mars?
I've had McDonald's, yeah, but that's not soul food.
No, I'm saying y'all, you don't eat it like all the American restaurants y'all got over there. You don't normally like go eat at American restaurants.
I know y'all got a TGIF.
If I have fast food, I mean, most fast food spots in England are American spots, whether that be Subway, McDonald's, Popeyes, whatever the case may be. They're mostly American spots, so that's what most fast food. The KFC.
So you eat that on a regular basis sometimes.
If I'm having fast food, it's probably from an American's place.
Oh, okay.
Do you eat haggis? Is that a real thing?
Haggis is a real thing, but that's a Scottish thing, and I've never had it, but apparently it's very nice. Apparently it's nice, but I've never had
Chill. It. What was you eating overseas, Chill?
In Greece, man. That's what.
What was you eating, bro?
Man, Greece was paradise. I ain't gonna lie.
This man don't even remember what he was eating.
Greece was something.
You was eating, Chill. You was eating whatever they put on the plate, man.
I don't even know what I will say. In Belgium, I had goat in Belgium, and it wasn't terrible. It wasn't. It was
beautiful.
Yeah, it wasn't terrible. I had goat when I was in Belgium.
But if no one's had curry goat.
Yeah.
Hey, Ron, what do they eat in Greece? What is Shaq eating in Greece right now?
Greece, like the food. The food's not off the wall in Greece. Like it's like the typical big city. You get it.
Hey,
they
Ron,
got everything.
It's only one thing to eat in Greece, brother.
So Nicholas Arroyo sent through a super chat and said, "I don't ever agree with Damo, but ticket is 100% Grizzlies. Dylan Brooks. Laugh my ass off. He ain't Rockets Brooks because Rockets Dylan Brooks hit shots.
Hey, okay.
Dylan Brooks hit that hard.
Like I said before, dog. I ain't gotta talk. My stats say I'm the deal, baby. Believe that."
Teddy Hart said, "Who got the ugliest shot form between Matrix, Kevin Martin, MKG, Michael Kidd-Gilchrist, Bill Cartwright, or Cornbread Jamal Wilkes? Who would you want to hit a midi to save your life?"
That's a good one.
On that list is crazy.
Jamal Wilkes had that.
Hold on.
The ball actually moved. It started it started back here and then it moved, but it was cash.
Yeah, Jamal Wilkes' jumper made no sense. Every time I watch it, I don't understand how it goes in.
But... It went in every time.
Was it Bill Russell though, Mars? Because Bill Russell shit was horrible.
Michael Kidd-Gilchrist has the worst jumper ever. MKG's jumper is, bro. The crooked arm thing in the middle of the shot.
No, your elbow. This is your elbow, and this is what it's supposed to look like. He shot like this. Like this is what his shot was, and this is where
he would bring it up, and then his elbow would go in like that, and then he push it.
It was terrible.
It's so
I've tried to recreate. It's just painful. Like I don't know if
it's ugly than Lonzo's shot when he first came in.
Way worse. Ticket. I'm talking about like his body, like this the rim, his body turning this way, the ball this way, and he's shooting. It was oh my god! I'm like, how the hell that shit going?
So
what coach kept allowing him to do that? Like, what trainer was he working
Every
with?
coach, Calipari.
He played for
Calipari.
He wasn't really a shooter. He was just an athletic defender. So they was like, you're not really going to shoot. So I guess we just keep it.
But
the first thing I would have done is try and change that.
Yeah, change it immediately. He still would have probably been around.
There's a lot of times though, people's jump shots, it might not look the best, but you don't really got to change it. You know what I'm saying? You just tell them just finish high, kind of tuck your elbow. But a shot like that,
that's just broken.
You got to just deconstruct all of that. Like we'll start.
Who taught you how to shoot? Because that's not the way to shoot. No,
it has to. He had to have had some sort of elbow injury or something that caused that to happen. Like I don't know, maybe if someone looks up, he must have gone through something in his childhood that he had an injury and then he tried to shoot and that's what came out. Because there's no way he grew up shooting like that. That's impossible.
Greatest. Why don't you like Shawn Marion's shot? Because if you look at his shot, mechanically, it's really not that bad. I mean, it was just from the hip. He was always square. That shit was fast when he got it off. It just wasn't.
It didn't go in too,
and it was down here. It was like, pew. But mechanically, it worked.
I rock with the Matrix, man.
Yeah.
That's why it makes sense. But it went in. But that's why it made no sense.
I would love to see the Matrix in today's game.
Right.
Shit, they won it.
No, hey, Ron, he would truly be a triple double in today's game.
Yeah, he go crazy today.
Triple double.
Yeah, Shawn Marion, yes. She'll tell you, Shawn Marion had an all around game like that where he could he could put up all around numbers. Hey, you know who would be the triple double king in this era, Chilltown? Lamar
Odom.
Jason
Lamar I can get with. Sure,
hey, that's what you said too, Ticket. Lamar Odom.
Lamar Odom.
He did.
Jason Kidd too.
See, great minds stick alike, brother. Great minds stick alike.
Hey, LO's that dude. They underrated him. He was ahead of his time as far as a triple double like type of protege. If he played in this game today,
yeah, only if Russell Westbrook played before him, it would have registered for him.
Then the game could have got changed quickly. But Shawn Marion ain't getting no 10 assists.
Cool.
Shawn Marion. He ain't getting 10 assists.
But he'll be like 24 and 12 in today's game. Man,
I think Lamar
he'll get you. He'll get you 10 assists if he could play with Stephen Clay. Because I mean, if you play with Stephen Clay, obviously you can get some assists. I've seen it before.
Boris Diaw could be a low-key triple double type of guy.
Well, if Boris Diaw was on that team, instead of Draymond, because Boris Diaw is a better basketball player than Draymond.
I agree.
You know what I'm saying? Like without a doubt. I don't even have to think about that. I don't even have to think about that.
You're disrespecting Draymond, and I don't like it.
No, we not. I agree.
Boris Diaw for sure better than Draymond offensively.
I agree with
how much you say his defense makes up for it, but offensively, Boris Diaw.
He was great defensively too.
Ron, do you remember Boris Diaw's game?
Yeah, Boris Diaw was great defensively too.
Ron, do you remember Boris Diaw's game?
Yeah, Boris Diaw was the truth.
Right. So
Boris Diaw could do everything.
1 year, right?
Say that one more time, Moss.
I think Boris Diaw was most improved player 1 year. I might be wrong though. But I think he
was at least in the running for it. I don't know if he was the most improved player, but he was at least in the running.
I think it was the year Amari Stoudemire was out, but I don't.
Ron, you might be talking at like the end of Boris, at like towards the end of the Spurs run. I'm talking about the end of that Suns run.
I'm talking about all Boris. Boris got busy and did a little bit of everything.
Yes, he did.
We need
Boris
more
was ahead of his
players
time
like
too,
Boris
though.
Diaw, man. We need more players like that.
That's who Jokic was compared to when he came in. Poor man's Boris Diaw. That was his draft comp.
That sounds about right. He looks like a poor man's Boris Diaw to me.
Yeah.
All right. Ball don't miss said, is Gabe Vincent better than Clay?
Yes. Yes.
Morris, what's wrong with you?
Name every player in the NBA. I promise I'm taking Klay Thompson below them. Every single one.
I got love for Gabe Vincent, but in Chilltown, I told you when Gabe Vincent got to the Lakers, it wasn't going to be what y'all thought it was going to be.
Like they haven't even given him a chance though. We gotta be honest. He's
had chances. He's
only played 5 games.
That's true. That's true. He did get hurt more. Right, but come on, man. Like, he's not when he's healthy. He's not going to come save the day though. Like he's not saving.
Respect Gabe Vincent.
I respect Gabe Vincent, but come on, bro. Be for real.
Any better than Clay?
And ticket. That's why you'll be cash apping me that $200 when we have a better record than the Lakers.
What's your record right now, Bob?
8-4.
8-4, and De'Aaron Fox missed 5 games.
What's the Lakers record?
Jeffrey, Michael K. Gilchrist did not go to the same school that I went to. No, he did not. No, he did not.
I don't know, ticket, but I know we beat them twice already. We're looking to sweep them this year.
Speaking of cash app and money, brother Ticket, it's not quite 25 games into the season yet, but the Grizzlies is way down there at the bottom, and the Kings is up here. So, brother, I'm gonna be hitting your line pretty soon.
You bet the Pacers, right?
Ticket.
You bet the Kings.
It's not looking good. It's not looking good for the Grizzlies, man.
Ticket.
Yeah, I got you. Hey, Ron, that ain't none. Hey, Ron, how much we bet, Ron?
500.
You a goddamn lie. We bet.
All right, 100. 100.
I'm about to tell you ain't got no 500.
Hell no.
Hey, Tico was finna send his minions out to go scour every episode. Find that bet.
He was going, yes, nigga. I was gonna go find that nigga. 500.
I should have stood on that too. All right. Wavy with the super chat said Ticket shoots like J.R. Smith.
That's
Made him over $1 million. I'll take it, bro. I'll take it.
David Cox said, put KD in a good flowing system, and he's not losing.
Yeah, we already did. We seen him lose every other year except for when he played with Steph Curry, nigga. Why we gotta always put these dudes in certain things? Why can't they be the system?
But you want them to be the system, but you got a problem with James Harden.
They're saying KD's all this great. So why he got to be in a certain type of system to win? No, get out of here, bro. If you're that great, you're that great.
I agree with that, Sean. I agree with that way of thinking. I don't like the idea that professional basketball players, especially in the NBA, should not be able to play different ways and conform to different types of systems and stuff like that.
Yeah,
I don't understand that.
You need all these concessions to win, man. Get out of here, bro.
Zen Master said, who knew that Orlando has the #1 defense in the league?
They don't.
I did, because they made a big deal about the Pacers Orlando game because it was the best offense versus the best defense. Defense destroyed offense.
And the Pacers don't got the best offense. The Kings got the best offense. I don't care what the
well, the numbers probably don't say it anymore because their offense was cooked against Orlando.
And we got a top 12 defense. Watch us and you'll see. Watch the games. Y'all turn your TV on. Watch the games.
But yeah, playing defense. Got cooked.
Yeah, we playing defense and we win. That's why we're the best team in the NBA, Chilton, and that's why we will win the West.
2 cents with the super chat and said, has Ticket looked at the all-time NBA playoff scoring list? KD hasn't exactly fallen off a cliff.
Nigga, I said the last
in the playoffs for his career.
Dummy. I said the last few years, not his whole career. What's wrong with you clowns?
The last few years, he's averaging 31 in the playoffs.
On what percentage?
47, 37.
Right. So that 58 from the regular season has gone down 10%.
Yeah, that's what happens when you're the most efficient regular season scorer of all time.
Yeah, that's what happens when you're not playing against some type of defenses.
Yeah, I mean, expecting someone to go from 58 in the regular season taking jump shots to maintain that in the playoffs, I think that's a standard that no one else could achieve. It's a testament to KD that you're hating on him for not being able to do it.
Nah, it's not a testament. It ain't no testament.
Yeah, I disagree.
Don't get mad because KD cut you and Lowe's nuts off because he won't cut mine off.
Mad? Why would I be
y'all mad? Y'all mad he cut y'all's nuts off.
When did he do that?
When he pulled up.
He didn't pull up on me. He put up on Lowe. I wasn't even there.
That's your daddy though, right?
I have one father, and he is not Lowe. But good joke.
It's Mr. GQ said, I respect KD scoring, but let's be real. Yo, Ox, focus, bro. It's Mr. GQ said, I respect KD scoring, but let's be real. Every year he gets hurt and he sits out 3 weeks to the playoffs. He's playing amazing though, and AD deserves more love too.
Hey, Ron, they said Zion replied to a video we did over here on PC.
Nah, KD replied to Mars' video about Zion.
No. I'm saying in the comment section. They're saying that right now.
He's saying that KD cooked me. Well, he didn't say that. But someone said KD cooked me when I said Zion wasn't top 30. And then he said, we need to take away people's mics. And I'm not going to lie, if you watch Zion Williamson, doesn't look top 30 right now. But Yeah, KD didn't cook me either. He said take people's mics away. If that's cooking, then I guess because if someone else said that up here, you're not going to say that's cooking, but because it's Kevin Durant, all of a sudden it's cooking. Get off your knees.
I actually believe you would stand on something if KD came up here and debated.
I would. If I believe something and KD disagree, I'll talk with anyone. I don't care who you are.
I actually believe you, but Low, you disappointed me, nigga.
Mars,
I'm Low. You let take it down.
A couple of nights ago when the Lakers played and what's the kid's name? Reddish hit those shots, and James said, "This is to the people who said I didn't make the
talking to Mars."
Was he talking about you?
He was talking to Mars. Was he talking
Mars
about
so he did cook you, Mars.
We aren't bigger. I guarantee it was a main media outlet, whether it's ESPN or whatever, who probably said
who get their information from us too. They
probably said the same thing as me, that LeBron didn't make the right play. And I'm not gonna lie, I stand on the decision of the guy who's shooting 10% from the corner at the time of you giving him the ball. It's not the right play to give him the ball. Now, since that moment, has he started shooting more consistently? Yes. But that doesn't change the fact that at that time, he couldn't make a shot from the corner, and you gave him a shot from the corner for the game. I still stand on that being a bad decision. What happens after that doesn't change how I felt at the time, because that would be stupid. That would be us judging history based on what happens after the fact to determine decisions made at the time. That's stupid. No one should ever do that, because that doesn't make sense. Who judges decisions made 3 weeks ago based on what happened yesterday? That would be stupid. And if you do that, you are stupid. So I haven't changed my opinion on how I felt at the time based on what happened after, because that's irrelevant.
Out to Cam Reddish.
Huh?
You still stand on what you said about you thought LeBron was wrong for passing off to Cam Reddish?
Yes, I think that was the wrong decision.
All right, y'all. I got a couple more super chats before we get up out of here. Slime Intern said Jalen Williams looks like a star ready to pop. That early fourth quarter versus Golden State Saturday night when Shai was sitting was a masterclass.
He nice, yo. I like his game. I do like his game. I like everything about his game. He look like he gonna be something special. Like I said earlier, though, a lot of them dudes, Chet, Jalen Williams. They signed Lou Dort. They got him on a cheap. Josh Giddey. These dudes still on their rook deal, so it's looking pretty. It's looking sweet right now, but when that checkbook got to open up and we got to start paying these dudes, it's not going to look as sweet.
MP13 with a couple super chats. He said, this sounds a lot like when people were against Jokic until he got to the finals because his game didn't change and suddenly he was top tier.
For the last 5 games, I think Jokic is 32-11 and like 8, something nonsense like that. Without Jamal Murray, by the way. He's 32-11 and 8. Shooting like 56% from the floor. So
Jokic is the worst officiated superstar I've ever seen.
You've never seen Shaq then. You wasn't around with Shaq.
Shaq would also get away with offensive fouls because they just didn't know how to officiate him. Jokic just be getting fouled and they just don't call it. I don't know what they see, but I'm watching him get hacked and they just don't give him free throws. But I will say Valanciunas did a hell of a job.
He did as well as he could possibly do with y'all.
And he was doing work in the post too, but Jokic got into quick foul trouble, kind of minimized him against Cleveland, so that wasn't great. But he's the worst officiated superstar I've ever seen.
All right, y'all. Last but not least, MP13 with one more. He said 6 or 7 more shots for Harden. He's not shooting 21 shots a game, man. What are we doing?
Mm-hmm. Boy, you send just donations.
Thanks for the super chat, brother. We appreciate you. Thanks
you always trying to diss me every super chat.
Thanks for the super chat.
All right, y'all know the drill. Same time tomorrow. Pull up. We're gonna talk about whatever's hot. Whatever's hot, we're gonna get into it.
We got 2
Bob,
MVP.
Tell that girl I said hello, Bob.
I will. I'll show her a text right now.
Tell I said Daddy's coming. Tell I said Daddy's coming November the 24th.
Nah, she's not gonna pull up to that. You need to pull up to the Christmas special in the champagne room. It's gonna be live.
I dated a gym for a lot of years.
Can I come?
I know what time it is.
No. Tickets, you're invited. Chill Town, you're invited. Mars, if you're 21, you could come. Baron,
invite me in 4 years, I'll be there.
All right,
all right, fellas. I'll see y'all dudes tomorrow.